Does anybody expect that I to go because I want to keep a visa, that I would let 60 persons from the poor and working people to die? It will never happen. But I believe that the facts will show that we ought not to be worried about the strictures which they're talking about. I'm finishing. I talked too long already.
Good morning, family. Wagwan, manners and respect. We have serious problem going on in Jamaica. Did you guys know that? If you're foreign and you have a good health care and your doctor and all that on the family at Jamaica, then that's a serious problem. Did you know that? On this platform, I told you guys many times, mostly off lately, where I tell Uno say, there's going to become a time that we as Jamaicans are going to stand up together and forget politics as patriots. And I also tell you, say, the time are going to come fast, quick. That's where we at right now. Those words come to pass. When me tell Uno say, as Jamaicans, we have got that share, PNP and labor right, when it comes to some national issues. We are not programmed like that. It's either we are PNP, we are labor right, whatever my party do good, whatever the next party do bad, vice versa. That's how we live over the years. We're Jamaican people. We are at that spot right now where we need all the patriots in Jamaica for looking at what me talk about. Me talk about it from the other day. Maybe bringing it up. Mr. Ralph Gonzalez, St. Vincent and Grenadines Prime Minister last night in Portland. What a function, man. What a function, man. You could hear a pin drop from foreign. Me say could hear a pin drop from foreign. What a decent function. No dunceness. Nothing but knowledge imparted unto the people. Everybody's supposed to left feeling full up, packed. Foreign media, I tell you, so I feel overwhelmed And I feel good for ISAT. And the road them I take Portland, steady. No nice and no bagger. Calm and conscious and educational. And I believe that man will transform Portland. When I ask no question, the Rastaman Sunday, him will transform Portland. Remember me a Rastaman pick the two, you know. Oh. So I want to see the man go all the way in the top office. And I can see Isaac become a prime minister too. He have those qualities. So we have a problem here, people, on aisle 6. Listen, Mr. Gonzalez, last night.
Before I leave, I want to say this. The Secretary of State of the United States of America has issued a statement that countries which are complicit in his words with trafficking in persons and exploiting Cuban professionals, the doctors and engineers who come, that those who are complicit would lose their passport, they lose their visas and their families. Now, I know we're not involved in any exploitation of Cuban workers. And I know that the Cubans are not involved either, the Cuban government. I know the arrangements. And I believe that the Secretary of State is a good and decent man. I would not say anything bad about him. I don't say things, it is not in my nature to say bad things about people unless I have the evidence. And I have no evidence. And he appears to me to be a good man. And if he knows the facts, I'm sure that he will understand that we are not involved in that. But if it is determined that you have to take away my visa and Eloise's visa, I want to say this publicly. It could be reported. I'm not looking for a fight with anybody. But we have to be honest and open. The hemodialysis which we do in St. Vincent at the Modern Medical and Diagnostic Center with these 60 persons, without the Cubans there, I will not be able to offer that service. So, does anybody expect that I to go because I want to keep a visa, that I would let 60 persons from the poor and working people to die? It will never happen. But I believe that the facts will show that we ought not to be worried about the strictures which they're talking about. I'm finishing. I talked too long already.
So, what do you think about that line where the man choose at the last time speak, you know, and he decided to leave with that? That's the taste him left in our mouth, right there, so. And it make me think, let me read from the other day, where the US plan to put sanction on Jamaicans. Anybody was involved, me talk about politician, in getting the doctors them come to Jamaica where so much we benefit from. Look at these people. Listen to me good. I listen to good people. Now, remember, them are deported from them country, you know. They don't want to see them country. And you want to tell me, say, the US want to set a rat trap for me. When they deport me and send me to my yard when I have the good medical care. That's a death trap. That's an assault on my life and many lives in Jamaica. As some look upon it, people. Look upon it good. Now, we and the Cuba have been having this relationship for decades, people. Them have been neighbor 90 miles apart. The barn come see this, Aguana. We grew up come see this. whether dentist, anything, any specialist. What we gonna do now? Government plan to go Philippines, Nigeria, some stuff. The only man me see stand up in the Caribbean so far, Ralph Gonzalez. I read about it before when him say, me said, everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. While we allow Trump and Rubio to basically inflict death upon Jamaicans. Because are we going to get some American doctor in Jamaica? Are we going to get some American doctor in Jamaica? Time like now, we have to stand up in the people and can't be no punk. Boy, you know. Me a madman, you know. We have to stand up, people. We can't be no punk. You know who Ralph Gonzalez remind me of? This brother here.
Say now, why are we taking this risk to anger the United States of America? And the answer is this: we are not angering the United States of America. They are angering themselves. They are not going to tell me what relationship I have with Fidel Castro. We have that friendship with Cuba as part of a world alliance of third world nations that are fighting for justice for poor people in the world. And I tell you as the party leader, as long as this party is in power, we intend to walk through the world on our feet and not on our knees.
What is what going there? Michael Manley was Ralph Gonzalez's mentor. What do you hear me say? All right. So you can understand Ralph Gonzalez. In a time like this, they'll take the unity of the nation. Me tell you guys this already. When man dash a PNP and Labour right and stand up for what is right for Jamaica. Me tell you guys that already. And on a joke, me I make about that. Me warn you before all of this coming up on this platform. Me say there's gonna be come a time when you have to dash your PNP and Labour right and stand for something that is right for the nation. You hear me I say? There's gonna be that time when we have to stand up, people, and stand up for what is right for the nation called Jamaica.
Does anybody expect that I to go because I want to keep a visa, that I would let 60 persons from the poor and working people to die? It will never happen. But I believe that the facts will show that we ought not to be worried about the strictures which they're talking about. I'm finishing. I talked too long already.
So, you understand what I go on in Jamaica, people? A serious thing I go on, you know. America now go send a doctor come to Jamaica. But I'm going to show you the different what I go on now. How Jamaican politicians, they don't think like this, brother. They put themselves over the people. Them care about for them visa, get tech away and them this and them that. Them rather dash where the Cuban doctor say Jamaican people dead. I tell you. In a time like now, we take leadership.
Say now, why are we taking this risk to anger the United States of America? And the answer is this: we are not angering the United States of America. They are angering themselves. They are not going to tell me what relationship I have with Fidel Castro. We have that friendship with Cuba as part of a world alliance of third world nations that are fighting for justice for poor people in the world. And I tell you as the party leader, as long as this party is in power, we intend to walk through the world on our feet and not on our knees.
Look here. Me want to ask if, and I mean, the US are God. I just some there. Me in the US, I may ask if the US are God. Why would you want to sit down and do that? That is cruel. Jamaican people have no way out. Them know the healthcare system. We short a doctor. We short a specialist. And even though we have the Cuban them there, we still short. People still got a doctor and sit down up in a chair and dead before them see a doctor. We still short. And we go move the Cuban doctor them, and the Jamaican politician them don't even stand up and say, eh. I want you to stand up, boy, yeah. And have the people them stand up with me. That's what I say. It's first thing we do, a plant. Start planting the food. Because the first thing the people are doing, put sanction on visa and travel documents with food. Now at different time than the people. We can't make nobody come, we come out of slavery and we still on a white man foot power in it. What kind of mama clot go on here? We out of slavery, you know. And we are white man foot power clot next year. The US now go send a doctor come to Jamaica, you know, to replace the Cuban them now. But they just say, what they want. And we follow the US. We mix up with everybody, you know. We back and forth, all depending on who in a freaking office. That's why we come out of the US business and maintain a friendship with whoever want to maintain the friendship with. Whoever the US want to mix with, they go and mix with them. Look at the time when Venezuela, Trump was in the last time, sanction on Venezuela. Andrew Ones went against CARICOM just to get a little visit to go see Trump. Remember that? Stop Venezuela in them back. We have Venezuela now, nothing, you know. Nothing we don't have, but because the US at that time and Venezuela bex. Everybody for join with them and bex up with everybody too. No, when Biden come back in power, what Biden do? Went back to Venezuela, start doing business with them. Where that left Jamaican people? That left with dangling and a limb. Mash up a relationship with a close friend. And when the next man come in power, them a friend again. Left me out as a dangling. We just did a day, me see the US come down with high hand under the Democrat, Maxine Waters. We can't forget her. When you talk about sanctions for Russians and our country and Russians, we are do business in Jamaica. I want you to listen to this now. Russians are do business in Jamaica, don't. Backside mining and all them things. They have to sell out. I did video on my platform. Me show you these things. Them have to what? Sell out. Kind of Biden come down and the Russian them. And Jamaicans, anybody who do business with them, we never remember that. So now, the Russian them pack up at Jamaica, scrap down them plant, them backside mine and sell out, and if they sell out cheap, and left one left for rotten. And like me, I telling the people, me do video on this already now. No, that's all I buy. Now, Trump back in the power now, them and Russia are friend now. So, okay. So, come back in Russia, set up your backside mine again, set up back your operation again. And if a Democrat come in the power again, how about the mama clot go up on earth, yeah? How about go up on earth, yeah? That's, if you say no talk to the man there, we not talk to him for the 4 years. And the next somebody come in the power, we are talk to him, well, Jamaica go talk to him. How about the mama clot go on, yeah? We have to go stand up. We have to go stand up as a people. That's why on my platform I say, there's going to become a time when you have to dash your PNP and liberate and think like a Jamaican. What if you hear me say? One of the biggest things them boy have to tell the people them have to plan food, you know? Because there will become a time. And I believe said they're not going to try lick off a Gonzales by flinging him sanction. But if you know say it's going to be rough for the next 4 years, and plan to hang on in there, and then the roughness come, bring on the people them with you. Bring the citizens with you, make them know what I go on. And you want to tell the people what I go on, how in my face, how I want them talk to him, say, him not tell them. Him not tell them. But Ralph Gonzales, come on Jamaica, come make we know what I go on.
Before I leave, I want to say this. The Secretary of State of the United States of America has issued a statement that countries which are complicit in his words with trafficking in persons and exploiting Cuban professionals, the doctors and engineers who come, that those who are complicit would lose their passport, they lose their visas and their families. Now, I know we're not involved in any exploitation of Cuban workers. And I know that the Cubans are not involved either, the Cuban government. I know the arrangements. And I believe that the Secretary of State is a good and decent man. I would not say anything bad about him. I don't say things It is not in my nature to say bad things about people unless I have the evidence. And I have no evidence. And he appears to me to be a good man. And if he knows the facts, I'm sure that he will understand that we are not involved in that. But if it is determined that you have to take away my visa and Eloise's visa, I want to say this publicly. It could be reported. I'm not looking for a fight with anybody. But we have to be honest and open. The hemodialysis which we do in St. Vincent at the Modern Medical and Diagnostic Center with these 60 persons, without the Cubans there, I will not be able to offer that service. So, does anybody expect that I to go because I want to keep a visa, that I would let 60 persons from the poor and working people to die? It will never happen. But I believe that the facts will show that we ought not to be worried about the strictures which they're talking about. I'm finishing. I talked too long already.
That 3 minutes, 7 second speech right there, sir, is very consequential. Very consequential. Very serious. Them are hear, them are listen, them are pay attention, and they probably come at him. But may I tell you, so you have to be ready. The first thing is what? Food. You have to be ready. Start seeing other people to do business with. You have to be ready. I roll we know we can't take no bully and no bad man is in front of nobody, you know. We come out of slavery already. We don't want a white man power neck. We come out of slavery already, brother. Jamaica can't say not when the US do stuff. The US tell us we must not do the business with Russia. Jamaica obey. Now the US are friendly with Russia now. What if we do now? We must not do business with Venezuela. Then they go back and do business with Venezuela. And what the mama like this? This is like a tide. The US is like a tide, and we must move along with whatever the tide go, whatever way it go, and we must not anchor ourselves. And you know, the Prime Minister come out and stand up for the Cubans and make it be clear what benefit we get from the Cubans over the decades, many decades, and the friendship, the relationship. The Prime Minister come out. It's more like a stabbing at the Cuban them back, if you should ask Carlos. We have to stand up, people. Give her F-1 on travel documents. Don't care about that. No, we cannot care about that. May I read something for you from Loop News. Health Ministry making contingency plans re-Cuban medics. How about you guys listen carefully? The Health and Wellness Ministry is proactively developing contingency plans to address potential disruptions in local health services due to possible U.S. sanctions relative to the use of Cuban healthcare workers. Jamaican people don't share this. This is not PNP, this is not Labor. This is a national crisis we're about to bear. I told you guys many times on my platform, there are going to become times where we have to dash the old dirty PNP and the dirty Labor right hand to stand up as Jamaicans for what is right for our country. Portfolio Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton made a disclosure while responding to a question on the issue at Thursday's Standing Finance Committee of Parliament. New U.S. rules may adversely affect Jamaica hosting Cuban healthcare workers, posing a substantial challenge to the country's healthcare system. People, this is serious, you know. You talk about death. You talk about death and the U.S. no business if you want dead off out there. Because them now say no doctor. But they do whatever reason. You know? And there's so many the president, we okay to do busy with them. Nobody find a problem. And a Trump, here comes your problem now. Everybody is a threat. I almost just sit down so like a big idiot and not say nothing. Slavery over a long time, Jamaica. Slavery over a long time. In addition, the impact of the U.S. government's announcement could lead to visa restriction for foreign officials and their families from countries benefiting from Cuba's overseas medical mission program. Tufton told the committee that the overall development could possibly impact the island's healthcare system. You know, could be possibly Tufton. It will affect healthcare system, Tufton. But when afraid to come out, come talk. The whole I know. Afraid to come out, come talk. Because it's not about the people. It's about saving on the local self and on the family. We're not coming up to serve the people. We're not stand up for the people. We're not good for in the office, man. We're going to sell out Jamaica. It all needs some strong voice like Michael Manley in them time here.
Say now, why are we taking this risk to anger the United States of America? And the answer is this: we are not angering the United States of America. They are angering themselves. They are not going to tell me what relationship I have with Fidel Castro. We have that friendship with Cuba as part of a world alliance of third world nations that are fighting for justice for poor people in the world. And I tell you as the party leader, as long as this party is in power, we intend to walk through the world on our feet and not on our knees.
Boy, Michael Manley was beyond his years, was beyond his time, people, was ahead of his time, the man was ahead of his time. He like him see what go on. Him see it. Him been through it at the time. Let's continue reading and see the plan what Jamaican healthcare officials have for what's going on now, the threat we face. We're talking about deaths, people, deaths. With what we have right now with the Cuban doctors them out there, we're having deaths in hospitals because we have low staff. Remove them, what will happen? More deaths. And the leader come out, come talk, and make we, come out, come say that we are friends with the Cuban from long time, and make we know how we benefit from the Cubans being there. He noted that the Cuban eye care program, this is Tufton, He noted that the Cuban eye care program at St. Joseph's Hospital, for example, performs almost 20 surgeries daily, benefiting thousands of Jamaicans. 20 eye surgery daily. And at this, politician in Jamaica put the visa before the people them. They rather the people them stay blind. More than they rough it out for the next 4 years. Gonzalez ready for rough it out, for his people, and the love for his people. Our politicians, they're not ready for rough it out for the next 4 years. It's all about them and their family. The whole Jamaica can go blind and dead. Over 400 Cuban medical professionals supplement Jamaica's medical staff, primarily in specialized areas with significant shortages, according to Tufton. If we assume the worst, it would have significant impact on our health system, in that we have close to 400 Cuban healthcare workers in our public health system, primarily nurses, primarily specialist nurses, he explained. It would mean that those specialized services would be impacted. So the consequences for a suspension or a termination of those arrangements would mean maybe some suspension or at best rearranging of some of those services as to where they could be accessed, Tufton shared. Bullshit him attacking. Then I come out and just talk like a man, Then I just come out and talk straight like a man, To mitigate potential disruptions, he said, the government is engaging in negotiations with Cuba and the US, led by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, with support from the Health Ministry. Added, Tufton on that point, the conversations that are taking place now are attempting to, firstly, understand the problem a little more and see to what extent we can work around it with our bilateral partners, both Cuba and by extension, the US. The US now got drop no sanction for UNO and Cuba. UNO have to go seek it on yourself. Can't say call us to tell you no. Furthermore, the health and Wellness Ministry is exploring contingency plans. Listen to this. Me assure you them gone people, them now stand up for Jamaican people. They don't want them, they don't want to lose them travel document. Then I say, boy, let me tough it out for the next 4 years. How me I stand up with the people for the next 4 years? Whatever happen. Plan food, people. Stand up. No. They crawl upon them hand. Furthermore, the Health and Wellness Ministry is exploring contingency plans with countries like the Philippines, India, and Nigeria to supplement the island's healthcare system with health professionals. So, seems as if them are sent home the Cuban doctor them and nurse them. It seems as if the country bow. Yes, people, them bow. Just the fact that, yes, furthermore, the Health and Wellness Ministry is exploring contingency plans. The fact that you explore contingency plan with Philippines, India, and Nigeria, it show you say, we're ready to stab the Cuban them in them back again. And the first one do this, you know. We see when such man pull some immigration law on the Cuban them already, you know. Cubans coming to Jamaica. You remember that? Not long ago, you know. Yeah, anything they give him to do, him do it. Tufton mentioned a memorandum of understanding MOU with Nigeria, which is being finalized to bring in medical specialists to Jamaica. So while we acknowledge the problem, and we would have preferred to avoid it being a crisis in that regard, because we do believe the relationship with Cuba has been strong and very beneficial, and we would like to preserve it. Even if we have to make some adjustments, we are also putting in place contingencies that before now we were not necessarily there were not necessarily contingencies for this issue, but the need to extend capacity generally, Tufton stated. So you know, say not gonna hear nothing from Andrew about this. Andrew not gonna say a word. Him not gonna say a word, people. You know business. Stop the Cuban them in the back. Despite all what them been doing for Jamaica for the decades. You know, stand up for them and say, no. Take the visa. Like Ron Gonzalez, so you say, them boy I put themselves over the lives of Jamaican people who they serve. So what I tell you say? What I tell you say? Even artists stronger than them boy. Mr. Bounty Killer go for years and I bun certain thing and say, nah, bow, forget no visa. Bounty Killer. Sizzler, the whole of them, years in my whole house, said them a bonfire, especially Bounty Killer. Especially Bounty Killer. The man burn fire upon certain thing for years and say, nah, he's not fire. Upon certain thing when I burn out. And that affect him getting a visa. And Bounty Killer, the artist, never bow. Bounty Killer did not bow. So the leaders right here now, let me read. CARICOM Foreign Affairs ministers are to meet to seek further clarity with the U.S. government on the developments regarding the continued issue of Cuban healthcare workers across the region. People, this is serious. This is a life and death. On this platform, I'm telling you, say, there's going to come a time when you and I will say we are PNP and Labour right, have got dash with that. You have to stand up for the country. Because if such man come out and say, no, like Gonzalez, I will stand up with such man. If such man come and take a position like Gonzalez, me say me I stand up with him. Me go back him. This is where you dash way. Politics and put nation first. Someone with a program like this. But me say, if such man should come out and stand up like Gonzalez, but believe we're going to stand up with him. Come here, people, in the comment section. We know such man corrupt and wicked and all that. All right. But if such man should come out and stand up strong like Gonzalez, you guys wouldn't stand up with him. Talk truth. Talk truth. We are talking about health care. We have family and friends in Jamaica. Them are go dead. Them are go blind without the Cubans them. We have a relationship with the Cubans them because America feel a certain way with the Cubans them. You have one president come in and him open the door in Cuba where Americans are going to Cuba. The next one come in, him close the door and punish all who been to Cuba. And you know, and so look nonsense. You know? You mix with Venezuela, then they make a mix with Venezuela, then the next president come in, the man Venezuela friend again. And what we do? What are left we? When they mix with Russia, and Biden and Maxine Waters. Me read them story for on this platform. Me do video span that. Where Russia have to take out them backside mining equipment from Jamaica, pack it up and gone, and left some of them for rotten. And Trump come back now, Anna Biden, we are Russia Bex. Trump now, we are Russia friend. What the Rastafari are going on? What will we do as a people? What will we do as a people? People have got to stand up. Remember me tell you, say, again and again and again, there's going to become that time when we as Jamaicans have to go hug up each other, and that's where who we vote for. There is going to come a time, very soon it is upon us. You see, long time I tell you. More recently, for the last couple of months, I tell you guys this, For the last couple of weeks, I tell you guys this, There's going to become a time when we as Jamaicans have to stick together and be blind about who we vote for when we are dealing with national issues that have to do with our country family. Slavery gone a long time. I don't think no white boy should I come tell you what we do in our country. We're tired of that. There got to be somewhere to get out of this. We can't take this no more now. I know this is a life I'm want for my grandparents to move forward. After, like seriously. Some white boy come tell you what to do. After we can't tell you what to do now for them country. Whatever punishment I come make it come, brother. Bring the people along with you. Make the people understand. Just like I thought if Michael Manley had brought the people along with him at that time and make the people know what's really going on, they wouldn't vote him out. It was because the people never understand and saga tell them say about Michael Manley policy bad. That's why they must suffer and they have to marry genie floor polish with flour. You never remember those days? Them time they saga lock off the food from the people them and all type of rig me jig. I believe that Michael Manley talk to the people them a little bit more, let them understand. Hey, go plant. Me stand up for what is right for you. We need a leader like that, Ibrahim Traore. We beg too much. We licky too much. We depend on people too much. We need to start produce. We have nothing to put on the table, bring to the table more than a beggar. Beggar's hat and we pan. We have nothing to go to the table. We don't produce nothing no more. We don't know nobody. Going to the table, go negotiate. I just we begging pan we have there, we hat. We go beg. Nothing more. We have reduced ourselves to nothing but beggars. Under both white man Siaga and PJ, not PJ, Siaga and Manley, the place was up. The white man them sure what run a country, manufacturing. Even the white man them know. Sure. Come on, man. The people them never know say a Siaga make them a suffer, you know? Because there are documents that are declassified out there now. Where you can go read, go see what Siaga was doing. Him and Reagan did friend. Him and the first foreign leader Reagan invite to his inauguration. You never know that. Them videos out there in black and white, you know. Black and white videos out there. With Siaga, him and Reagan, inauguration. Like the first leader. And he go tell them whole thing about Michael Manley and Ray blah blah. He might work with them man up so. And then Billy says such man are the same man. Same man, people. Same man, such man are the same man. No him son. No him train him. The same man sell out behind the people them back. Right now, in the history of our country, to have a man like Andrew Onis in there as a leader, it's very dangerous. So tainted. Him can't push back on nothing. Too corrupt to even stand up to members of his own party. Him can't even get rid of nobody in the party. Him too corrupt, people. He's crippled by his own corruption. So even foreign leaders, him can't stand up against them. Andrew Onis can do nothing for us against foreign leaders. Andrew Onis can do nothing for Jamaicans against anything that coming to it. I repeat the second time. Andrew Onis can't do nothing for Jamaicans. Too corrupt. Him can't even shuffle him cabinet. Him can't even talk to him cabinet members. Him too corrupt. He's not good for Jamaica. He's too corrupt. He can't push back on nobody. He's too corrupt. It's dangerous, people. Now, we as Jamaicans must look what is going on with us. The Cuban doctors, people, this is serious. Let me ask you in the comment section, if you was a leader, would you think like Mr. Gonzalez, or would you think more like Andrew Onis? Protect your visa, your family, this and that. I would think like Gonzalez. I don't care. My people first. Comment section, talk to me. If you guys, may I say, was in a them guy position, where Gonzalez said him willing to lose him and his wife, I don't know if it's his wife, he mentioned a female, visa, travel documents. Him say him now make the 60 people who depend chemo die. The man say he make medicine in a place. So how come? So Douglas Allen say Ralph right on the issue. Derek Garden say like Gonzalez, so should I think like Gonzalez? Eh? Ransom McLean said during Katrina flood, Cuba and offered to send hundreds of medical personnel and medical supplies to help with the catastrophe there. Eh? My people first, Annette Thompson. It should be. People, you must be serious. Take my goddamn travel documents, man. Take him, man. Take him, man. You think because me that in place, me free to chat? Take him, man. All you can do is me back to Jamaica, you know. What you gonna do? All you can do is send me back to my country. But I am strong. And I will always speak for my people. Take him, man. What you gonna do? Kill me? Take it, man. Take it if you have to take it. I'm here no politician. And I'm willing to lose mine for stand up for my people. Take it, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Kill me? I will survive if I go back to Jamaica. I'm not gonna feel hungry. I will survive. Life goes on, man. But when it comes to your people, you have to see serious. What position you take? No, you can see the position they take. Them already got the Philippines, Africa, India to get doctors. People don't think me care about when I chat people. Me care about no goddamn life. Do you think me care about no visa? I mean, not give a damn about life. Marcus Garvey care about no life, and Malcolm X and all them man, and Martin Luther King, then they care about no life and nothing, brother. All them do the work for the people, not busy about nothing. You have to be serious about this way you're doing. If you're a leader, you have to be serious and real leader. Yo, when you listen Ralph Gonzalez and they talk about the healthcare system in a country, it make Jamaica look like, what the hell are we doing? His country is a small country. When you hear the man talk about healthcare in a country and smart hospital and smart clinics, and in the clinics we have resident doctors and dentists. Resident, that means I did them there, I did them live, I feel them spot. One of the biggest state-of-the-art hospital the man have in a rural part of the country. The man build airport, 2 airports in 10 years. What for a politician I do? More than thief the money. Can't talk to nobody. Other Caribbean island are coming and place the medical care. Eh? Me say we have to go stand up, people. We have to go stand up to Mama Claude. We have to go stand up. Cannot stand up under Andrew Onis. Me I tell you. It's going to need a Michael Manley mindset to stand up with what I go on. You see who is the antidote to Donald Trump? Bernie Sanders. The antidote to Donald Trump and his what's going on. Bernie Sanders. It's going to take somebody to stand up. The little old man, Bernie Sanders, in a mitten. Bernie Sanders, sell off everywhere him go. And let me tell you something about Bernie. Most of the people they see following Trump, they are coming from Bernie Sanders. It's because they felt the burn. The people felt the burn. So the Democrats did Bernie bad under Hillary. And them said, nah, vote for Hillary. They voted for Trump. The most noisiest and the most energetic crowd is Bernie Sanders. Because for some reason, Bernie Sanders plucked the young people. For some reasons, the young people them love that old man. College students, the young people them love Bernie Sanders. That old man is loved by a lot of young people. Let me tell you how this thing going on, man. So Bernie Sanders is the one who started out with this rowdy crowd. With the crowd that make nice a campaign, Bernie Sanders started that in America. Bernie Sanders also believe in people funding campaign. A people funding campaign. Little couple dollars. Bernie Sanders campaign was one of the most well-funded campaign in the United States history. You never know about that. Well-oiled machine with the people. Not the big corporation. The people put them pennies and them dollars together. Bernie Sanders. So the people them who supported Bernie knows that Bernie should have won over Hillary. But because of the political democratic machinery, get rid of Bernie Sanders. So the people they feel burnt. Enough of them. So they went and supported Trump. I tell you. Enough of the people who supported Bernie went and supported Trump. So they say crowd that get nice and road, they make nice and yeah, loud. It started from Bernie Sanders. Because him have all these college kids will come out for him because young people love the man. See Bernie Sanders again, yeah? I go around the country, keeping rally. Yeah? Going against the oligarchs. Now, in Jamaica, we have the JLP party, which is run by nothing but oligarchs. Look on it good. Do they care about you, the people? Are they willing to stand up for you? Lose their travel documents for you? Ralph Gonzalez, yes, sir. The man have health care and make medicine in him country. $16 for some colonoscopy and something we hear them on talk about in them country and the price for them. This man and his sister called me and she said, Carlos, I never thought about going to St. Vincent before, but now I'm looking into traveling to St. Vincent. Me too, people. Carlos will be traveling to St. Vincent. Me want to go. And another area we need to look into. When you need certain medical procedures. If the man can talk about $16, you know, a colonoscopy or some $16 US, it's a rotted. That means that to do certain type of surgery, it's more cheaper to jump on a plane. Go to St. Vincent, they have smart hospital over there. So cheaper to jump on a plane and go to St. Vincent, go pay for do any surgery then. And that's what I tell me. It's cheaper to jump on a plane if they are Jamaica. And go to St. Vincent, go do some life-saving surgery. Eh? Douglas Allen say all Caribbean countries except for Jamaica and Haiti are making real progress. The only thing I know about Jamaica and Douglas are corruption. Corruption. Man come in the office, them no plan to come in there for the people. Them come in there to get rich. I no matter what side. And that need to cut out. Yeah? Eh? Think about Wagwan people, slavery gone, you know. And we are in England. But some other white man, some from some other country can't tell me who we must do business with. And we have some leader who says something wrong with that. Take the visa then, man. There are other places in the world to go. Take it then, man. Maybe just for 4 years. Because trust me, some other leader gonna come in again, we flip and flop and flip and flop. And I saw them have the poorer countries for years. We must mix with people and then mix with people. We must friend people and them say friend people. But hold on, after we don't mix with nobody, how not drag we in this? The man not do me nothing. Oh, you tell me if we mix with him. Them nothing but good to us, kind to us. The Cuban doctors have been nothing but good to Jamaica. I'm yet to hear the Prime Minister come out on a platform and speak like a man, like my balls, and not like a bitch. Say now tough time come makes a look talk. No, we need to hear that from the leader of the country. What position they take on this, bro? Are they willing to stop Cuban and then back for some white man? Or what? Are we going to rough this out for the next 4 years? America, me there, you know? I'm here to talk so. Come in now, give a Rastafari. Eh? When they're Jamaica, where you live fat out there rich. You don't become America. You don't. The world is becoming smaller with technology. We can't do business with people all over the country, all over the world. We don't have a travel. Start going to Canada and some other places, man. Me want to hear a definitive answer and a position from the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Instead of you quiet and not say nothing, but me I read, with tough than I say, we not try to get Philippine doctors and Nigerian and Indian doctors and nurses to come to Jamaica. But we and the Cubans been at friends for decades, through many different presidents of the United States. And just because this one president coming in feelings, we must vex up with the Cuban them and run them out of the country. And our leader is just going to go along with it and don't even stand up and say something, speak out. So you know, no spine, then the US must do what they do, no man. Roll over the wall and like a roller flat, man. We don't stand up. The US must do what they do to Uno because we don't stand up to nothing. Yes, sir. Jump. How high, US? You have to stand up and hold a position, man. The US make a vex with Russia. Now the US are friend back with Russia. We see the US make a vex with Venezuela. No, and Biden never friend with Venezuela. I want to go on here. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Of course, Mark British give up him visa. He give up him British visa. Would Andrew Wallace do that? Douglas, would Andrew Wallace do that? Because right now, Andrew Wallace, him no one left from under the king because of him hitch up. And the hitch up and the closeness and the little position where they give him. Yeah, I look on the hood where Andrew Wallace take to be on the Privy Council. Anybody go look on that and read the oath where the type of oath where Andrew Owen's take. Eh? The only way to find out what Mark Goldwyn would I do, and if he get a chance to sit down in an office. Really. That's the only chance. Everybody take Andrew Owen's promises and then give him a fair shot. I don't sit down and him give him, 9 years or 10 years? And we say nothing of that. So, we don't see the reason why a man is supposed to give the white man a shot. Yeah? And when come to think about it, it was on that the white man them, Jamaica was at its best. See a lie me I tell. It was on the Saga and Manly, Jamaica was at its best. So I don't see no reason why not to give the white man a shot. Let's talk about white and black if I this way I go. The white man declared his asset. The black man did not. The black man cannot, his statutory declaration cannot be certified for 4 years. While the white man is up to date. Not robbing from you poor people. Paying into the system. Right? The white man, the black man did not. Right? The white man signed a code of conduct. The black man did not. The code of conduct is just a commitment to the Jamaican people that I'm going to serve you with honesty, dignity, decency, integrity. I'm not going to self-serve. The black man refused to sign that code of conduct. He refused to have his rest of parliamentarians sign the code of conduct and do the right thing like a daddy in the building. But the white man signed it and promised us he will have the rest of his cabinet sign the code of conduct, which they all did. They all fall in line because leadership, people, leadership. If the boss will sign it, where you come tell me for sign it for? But if the boss sign it, boy, I need to sign it too. The black man is under investigation for illicit enrichment. The white man is not. The black man have the Integrity Commission in a court to remove power from them so that them cannot investigate illicit enrichment. The black man, I do that, The white man did not. He want to give them more power. He want to put more wall and protection around the purse. He want to give them more power so they can lock up thief where thief from the poor people. The black man don't want to lock up thief. No want power to give to them so if lock up thief where thief from poor people. So we are always be poor and them a thief from we. And that's such man want with the oligarchs. Liberate the oligarchs, Black man under criminal investigation. Tax fraud investigation. The white man is not. The white man is not. The white man not perfect. He man not Jesus. He probably have so many things where if use me 2x4 for lick him back in a line when he come in a power. But for right now, there's no comparison. There's no comparison. We need somebody who have to stand up until that person go in the office. Like such man, he promise us and he never fulfill. Until him go in the driver's seat, then we can know if a man a drive. Me say on this platform, me not trust no politician. But me think Mark Golding is appropriate for the country at this time. Me even do song about it. Me not trust politician. You know that. But until a man go in the driver's seat, remember no man could have promised like such man, No man could have promised like such man. Nobody. And look what him do. It was all a big lie, game, and a scam. That's how the big failure such man is. People, nobody could have promised like the man. Nobody. So the man believes a Mark Golding promise I gotta get to my head. But it is worthwhile giving him a try. Yes, man, it's worthwhile giving him a try. Do we have 10 more years to waste behind no other politician? 4 more years? We give this man a decade of our life. No for you never have the amount of grey beard and grey hair that we have. We never this aged when Andrew Owen is first going out. I will give him 10 years and I wait for what? Change. And we look for change and change can't come. The man get more bitter, more thief, more corrupt. Now we don't have no hospital in Jamaica. KPH closed down. Doctors and nurses are strike. Students who come out of medical school now have no job. Workers across Jamaica disgruntled. Road bad. Crime a kill we. 4 more years of what? Eh? Third term of what? Garbage? Can I ever stand up for your Jamaican people against white men who are coming come tell us say, move your doctor and kill them? Can I ever stand up against white men who are promote genocide in my country basically? Because if you move the Cuban doctor, then they genocide that. If you move the Cuban doctor, they genocide that people. Look funny good now. But I know Angelo come out and give a word, you know. Still a being the little boy he is. Can't come stand up like a Ralph Gonzalez, like a man. For your people. Be a real leader. Be a real leader. Eh? Be a real goddamn leader for once. Such man. Be a real leader. That's why on this platform, me tell you say a country over anything. And if you don't believe that song here, what me make. I me pay me money, I me write it, I me pay me money, I me go studio, I me go buy me beat, I me go do me time, I me produce my own thing. Listen it.
Labor right wing we PNP toss we back. Them a give we pay beating across we back. Them a take get to you, them feel off in stock. Tired of long talking time we start to act. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. Me not just a politician cause enough of them a thief. Nepotism, cronyism, bloody contract them a get. Pattern up the pocket go on like say we no see it. Get to you no have no job and hospitals no have no sheet. Or make it just some politician when enough of them a cheat. Pattern up the pocket nobody no pay fee. Too much of them at the cookie jar enough of them a tweet. Stealing from the sufferer sometimes me wonder how them sleep. How many times politicians play with your mind before you learn? That's not okay, yeah. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. From Westmoreland to Portmore, St. Thomas to Iron Shore, Jamaica for sale but not to the poor. Not even the blind would have sell him on door. Politicians if it's just them, but without them, what are them corrupt us so the youth them talk about them. With the street that what you promise that you must out them. You we no member all the soldier little scout them. How many times politicians play with your mind before you learn? That's not okay, yeah. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. When politicians have I vote, on if you take them money and can them and go along your yard go cook a boat. Well, on a very serious note, check the background of the man them who send get a youth go gun quote. Wicked youth. Labor right thing we PNP toss we back. Them a give we pay beating across we back. Them a take get a youth them feel off in stock. Tired of long talking time we start to act. Only election time we see up on the turn. Keep on the money, give the youth them birth. Nobody give the chicken, let the charity for church. Before you dash the money, fix the road them first. Take a look at money, me see them dash when the election I buy vote. And no youth have tablet. You know long want to speak my mind. Rastafari.
Welcome back, beautiful people. So, I don't know what me there and me head space. Put it even a music, right? So, with us, upon this platform, I'm about Jamaica. More changes in a Jamaica. We have a problem in a Jamaica. Lazy politician will come in a office with them in a PNP or labor, right? We're coming there, whether them a doctor, them a lawyer, them a businessman, right? them come in there and they decide say they want to go them doctor office and them lawyer office and them business place while them a serve we. No, we give them 300% raise. The highest set up paid crooks in the Caribbean. But while we are pay you for do we business, you still have got office go. You got your doctor office go perform surgery. You work then you got lawyer office cause you're a lawyer. Some of them are lawyer, even defend criminal and them in the government office. You understand me? In the Senate, the US, in the Senate, me talk about in the Jamaica Senate, you have a senator out there who are lawyer, defend bad man, defend criminal, right? Who do I defend them against them own government? Who them look on it good. You as a senator in an office, but you're a lawyer, defense lawyer. You defend criminals against who? The government. What government? The same government who you are serve. You are working for a government. And your government want to send bad man to prison. Prosecutor, right? DPP work with the government, don't. But your job is to protect crooks against the government prosecution. And you are senator in the same party. Tell me, people, if that makes sense to Uno. That's the the bamba jamba and the corruption in my country. Only Jamaica. Me no business if you're PNP and labor right. You come in there, you should have come in with a bare hand. Yes, you can have your law firm, but you put in a blind trust. Yes, your law firm can be working good while you're in a politics. Your business cannot function while you're in a politics. Your business not for lockdown, but you put in a blind trust, might have function, but you have no entanglement and no mix up with what you do with the people them. You understand me, Jamaica people? So that man a doctor or lawyer, you come in the office. You should have come in to serve the people them. You're a businessman. You're an officer, you conduct apartment complex while you're in an office to serve the people. We have all type of business. Fast food giants, truck span road. So like we just come to hustle, man. Not come to work for the people. I also look come for hustle. I want to maintain on the original job, businessman, doctor, lawyer. We don't get 300% raise. Working for the people now become part-time job. Because we don't never separate yourself from you know, original full-time business. Jamaican people look upon my argument now, man. If that not cut out from PNP and labor right, they're not ready. That is what Jamaica need at this time to set it forward. People love the country. We decide, say, me and a businessman. No more. Me separate myself from that. I'm going to put in a blind trust. I'm here with my pen, roll up my sleeve, ready for Jamaican people. Every day I go in the office, it's all about the constituency where me serve. People, if that ever start happen, you'd have see politicians in your constituency more. The problem would be addressed more. Not only every 4 years, every 5 years. From both PNP and Labour, I'm talking. Things have to change, people. Things have to change. I hope Mark Golding come in and be that change what Jamaica want. We don't want a lawyer come in and be a liar. No. Line up a law firm. So it's still around when you come in there. Separate yourself from it. You come in with a sleeve. Roll up for the people, for the people. We don't want a doctor come in and be a doctor. And you got your medical office and we are pay your bro. A double dip in that. Double dipping in the purse. We pay you to conduct your business. That means you're working for us is part-time. You get a full-time salary to work for us part-time. You cannot work for yourself while you're in an office and say yourself is honest politician. Whether you're PNP and labor right. We have to go let that go, people. Man, come in if you work. Work! You come in 8 hours. You work if you find out what going in your constituency. Or you can make labor right constituency better. PNP constituency better. The whole of Jamaica uplift. They need you. People are calling the office, but you're busy. Gone their own business, gone their own practice, they're in a court today. No, the MP then in office, he might do a surgery today. He might come back in. What kind of mama clock this? That is what I hold back, people. We don't want a doctor in the office and got him surgery while you're in there and I get fat pay to do the people in business. Don't come in the politics. Stay in your private life. We don't want a liar who come in there and take on big old case load, case after case after case, when your brain should be left free and open how to make your constituency better. Stay in your private life, doctor. Stay with the bagger bagger. We don't want a businessman I come in an office, say them I come represent the people. What their business they put your head all day. The first call you make or you receive is for your business. The first email you receive or send is for your business. Now our job become part-time. That is wrong, people. It's wrong if PNP do it. Wrong if Labour Writer do it. And I hope when Mark Gordon get the chance, all of that effort cut out because I'll be making noise on this platform. No politician give a damn about you and the business at the same time. It don't work like that. If you come down to it where politician business have failed, the economy of the country have failed. And both require politician time. Overtime. Listen what I say. Look how dangerous it is. If you come down to it where them business man where we put in our office. I pay a big rich man we put in our office like we are doing. You know, so we're stupid. We are some dumb people. We don't learn the lesson. Anyway, if you come down to it where them business require more time to stay up and the country require more time off them, their office, them working hard, spending extra hours in the office to make the country better, it will require more time. Where do you think them are putting more time? The people that get the time are in their own business. Well, the answer right there is simple. Instead of these guys lose their visa, they might go Nigeria, the Philippines, and India to get doctors and nurses and send home Cuba. You see what I show you? It's never about you, people. If it come down to the test, where politician business require time, more time, so in business not fall down. The same time when the country require more time, so the country not fall down, the country go through a thing. Politician I go to in business, you know. Yeah, man, I put more time in that business. So show your people. We're not a patriotic Jamaican or working in Jamaica. I hope when Mark Golden come in, them see them eras there. To change. And give you all and give you love to the Jamaican people. Everything. If me I come in the office, people, me I come with my pen and me I roll up my sleeve. If me a businessman, me separate myself fully from it. So there'll be no cross-contamination of funds and time. But what's going on in Jamaica? Time for your timer, politician time for your business. You call politician, you can't get him in an office. Him in a job that whole day there. You call politician, you say, go on a court. Take on court case. Why not appear him, you know? To take care of your business, you know? You can't get politician when you call him phone. Politician gonna still deal with private business. Like the pay raise no mean nothing to them. Then it's all right, you know, so I have to go scale along from going to the office this morning because we get more pay. No, people. Look as if that is right. So these are the things me I talk about. Ralph Gonzalez, me I come in your country one day, you know. Yeah, man. Like the sister, you know, called me this morning. She said she never thought about going to St. Vincent and the Grenadines until she hear Ralph Gonzalez. She hear man talk. Yeah? And you see mindset and how him care for him people them. And medical care is so cheap. Eh? Medical care is so cheap. In Jamaica, them build more mag for your ass. In Jamaica, they build more funeral homes for you. That's all politicians do. Funeral homes for you. Gonzalez save life. Tell him even willing to give up him travel documents to save the people them life, to keep the doctors them dear and the nurses from Cuba. Because him know important it is. He don't want the people them dead. And him say have how much people they on dialysis. 60. And he said can't make them dead. So rather lose him travel documents to save them life. Though sorrow may last for a night, joy cometh in the morning. Yeah, it might be long, but not forever, gentle people. So we have to stand up as Jamaicans. And when I look deep into them things, I can't come talk about no PNP and labor rights. You have to look deeper than that. Because the first we see them a thing, you know. And Michael Manley, same approach was taken. Michael Manley stand up. That's why you see, that's why you believe in Michael Manley. They kick him out of office. Remember, them start rioting in Jamaica. And who you think start the riot there? You think we are Jamaica? Huh? Outside interference start the riot in Jamaica. You never know that. Evening tide home bun down and all them thing there. We never know that. Interference in our election at Jamaica because of Michael Manley. Remember, several months ago, I tell you guys before, say, look for interference in this election too. Check out the platform, you see, Gonzalez was on a PNP platform. The Michael Manley platform. Mark Golden says a Michael Manley heights. Him think like Michael Manley. So Gonzalez said Michael Manley was his mentor. You see what I'm going on, sir? You see what I'm going? St. Vincent next for me. Nora Harris says she got St. Vincent. Me rotted. Kuya. Who else got St. Vincent? Based on the speech of the president. Who else will be going to St. Vincent? My friend called me this morning and she said she'll be going to St. Vincent. Me two people, me don't know when, but me I got St. Vincent. Me I got St. Vincent. Me I go over there. Me I go over there. The man said Michael Manley was his mentor. The man got Huey. A Jamaican woman, the man breed. Yeah? He says son right now from the Jamaican woman at the Ministry of Finance. Me not like that part there, but me don't know what going on in the country. So what it seems as if this man don't want no riches, that's the way him dress and way him carry himself. So, him not thief from them people, them, and they can't sue him, I do. Remember, you know, he get his head bust, you know. Members of female did bust, you know, in the Big C. During the Big C, there was a lockdown in them country. Remember that? And the people them came out and protest in St. Vincent. You remember that? Someone threw a rock and bust Gonzalez's head. Yes, people, they did. And this woman was arrested for it. Fling a rock stone and bust him head, you know. And guess what happened to the woman? She was set free. She was set free. In his speech last night, he said him not talk about second chances. He might talk about redemption. Forgiving people. Redemption. So you can see why when I read that the woman was set free. When bust the man, when them say bust the man head. Yeah, man. One woman figure rock stone, it's alleged. In the crowd, bust him head. Yes, people. St. Vincent. Bust him head. Blood a bleed. You never remember that? Yeah, man. Yo, the man. You can go Google it and see. You see all the video out there, man. See away, man. Then they bust all the head, man, and blood a bleed, man. And then they arrest a woman for it. I mean, it's a read not long ago when the woman was set free. The woman just, hey, look at the woman. This man said, man, heal wound already. He wound heal already. And like him love talk about, it's a redemption. Redemption. Love. All these things, people. And trust me, that I opened the last night for listen to the man. And his speech, you know, New York best friend, my best friend is Vincent Shan, who invited me long ago. You know, I got tropic culture. Time to go now. Time to go. Hey, time to go. And I believe, I said, for any medical care, if I have money, like I'm just saying, can jump on a plane and go to St. Vincent. You just need a goddamn McDonald's money to get a surgery over there. It seems $16 for this, $16 US, you know. People, me just see an old man in Jamaica the other day. Needed an injection will cost, a vaccine will cost $100,000. And the man, Jamaican dollars, you know, and the man was laying up like the man was about to die. Them now give him the injection if the man have the 100,000, you know. Money over your life at Jamaica, you know. The man look at him and say, hey, me I want to come at the funeral home, you know. Me I want more come. Just give me about a week. Can you imagine them? Wicked people, yeah? $100,000 for an injection. I go St. Vincent go deal with certain thing for $16 US for a colonoscopy and something. $16 US. $16. And one vaccine in Jamaica, $100,000. I want to lead me see that camera. Go visit the man and a video him and a beg help for the man, the old man of Jamaica. One vaccine. And then they make the man sit down and wait for dead. $100,000. One vaccine. So in Jamaica, it's all about money. It's not about the people of health. It's all about money for no. Yo, people, thank you for watching this video, you know. Manners and respect to each and every one. Ralph Gonzalez is something else. And he deserve every respect. Me not lie. Ralph Gonzalez deserve the respect. And me I go in place. I'll be going there because I love what him stand for. Yeah? I love what him stand for. So, before me left, me I go play one of the speaker at St. Thomas, Portland last night. And, you know, one of the speaker we're going to play is the doctor and Damon Crawford. Dr. Dawes and Damon Crawford. Last night we play Isaac Buchanan and Ralph Gonzalez. So right now, we're going to let go Dr. Dawes and we're going to play Damon Crawford. So let's listen Dr. Dawes first. Healthcare first. Don't. All right. Here I go, people.
Sure. Comrade Honorable Ralph, who I'm understanding that despite you living at the time on Taylor Place, you're a good friend of my father. Taylor Place. I chose my words very carefully. Next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mark Jefferson Golding. The man with the plan, I sat. My fellow MP candidates, honored guests, comrades and friends, good evening. Now I could talk all evening on health because I learn in politics and I hear I have to chat enough. But I'll keep it simple. We are at a time in our history where we are on a precipice. I think we can all agree that healthcare is falling apart in Jamaica. I don't need to come and tell you anymore about the problems you're seeing right across the island, of the tears that are being shed privately and on social media, of the weeping and moaning and gnashing of teeth. But we, as we prepare to take the reins of government, have to have a plan. But to solve the issues with healthcare, we need to go even deeper than to say what we're going to do. We have to start with first, not accepting what it is that we are experiencing.
True.
You in Port Antonio and Portland, if you get a stroke, do not accept it that you have to go to another parish for a CAT scan. Do not accept that if you have an emergency, you need to go to St. Ann to get a CAT scan, come back to Portland, and then get transferred to KPH.
They want me dead, man.
I put it to you, which you may not realize, that Portland has been the most neglected parish when it comes to health services. And anyone who wants to challenge me, the evidence is there. You have one parish hospital. And they will say that there are other parishes with one parish hospital. But look at your neighbors in St. Thomas. They have Princess Margaret Hospital. They have 30 doctors. You have 12. It is time that we stop accepting it and demand more. It is not enough for the incumbent member of parliament to be boasting that they got a baby incubator. I don't know what that is. We don't call anything baby incubator because we don't have adult incubators.
Wow. Incubator.
But it is not enough to boast that you got this baby incubator when the nearest pediatrician to take care of that baby is an hour away.
Listen to that.
How do you reconcile that?
We kiss the top
What would Nanny think? What would those who fought for our rights and freedoms think that now you have sitting in the corridors of power a government that is more concerned about public relations and hiding the realities of a broken healthcare system rather than fixing it?
PR.
And this is where we say that enough is enough and time come. Time come for us to stop accepting inferior care. Stop accepting that lives are going to be lost needlessly while they rape the system. Time come for reforms.
Man, we got prison, you know.
And we have to have concrete plans in place. But it is for the people, you, to demand that reform. Because it is not going to be easy, I can tell you that. Because there are so many disease profiteers out there who are making millions off the broken system.
True.
Where a drill that costs $5 million is sold for $30 million. Where a CT scan is bought and it don't have a battery and it's not working for a year. And cancer patients have to be finding money and going outside to get care.
When you hear what the man say? When you hear what the man say? The man, they come and do a press conference already, you know. And tell me, say, when they go to China, go buy the cheap stuff them for the medical, for the hospital, them, the equipment them. They come to Jamaica and mark it up 1,000%, you know. People who saw they're wicked. Tell me, say, them boy must go to prison. Huh. Lord God.
Enough is enough. If we cut corruption in the Ministry of Health by 50%, we can save so many lives. And that is one of the first things that this government is going to do when we form it. So this is a warning to all those who are making bank and sacrificing Jamaican lives on an altar of gold. Time
come, but hold on there. You know, like me and reason with the sister we call me this man. A young sister, me tell her always call me brilliant sister. And she did a foreign of work. And she had tell me what I go on. And this is one of the things we are talking about. She said, when the boy come out of office, she said, Mr. Carlos, them should never be able to walk free. Them should go to prison. She said, yes, it's all good and dandy that them come out of office, but they must go to prison. They must be made an example of, this time, people. Them can't walk, so. We need investigation. We need to find out why some people did under tough time. With all the money we're pumping it, what it did with the money, and all of that. People forgot jail in the people. Think I joke me I make. People forgot prison, boy.
Oh.
Look how the labor at them dunce. Baby incubator. Nobody said that coming on no incubator for no adult, you know. So once you refer to incubator with a chicken incubator for our incubator for a human being, it's incubator. Incubator. So that is what Dr. Daza said. They talk about adult incubator. You see, when you have a doctor as in the Ministry of Health, we have a problem. And Andrew Onis now moved tough time. Look like the money has sheer up.
Comrades, please acknowledge Comrade Senator Damian Crawford. All right, settle down as Damien takes his seat.
Portland man, you know, so enough remember that. So, comrades and well-wishers tuning in from all over, the plan is simple when you're looking at fixing health. As with anything, you have to look at demand and supply. The demand on the health services is rising. We are getting older, we are getting sicker, we are putting on more weight, we have more chronic diseases. And so we have to address that. And it is not going to be a situation where we just tell people they need to go to clinic. We understand that in Portland, you have to be chartering taxi to go all the way to KPH versus paying $400 on a JUTC or a taxi to get there. So we cannot have access to healthcare being in Kingston. Access to healthcare has to be here in Portland. So the hospital has to be upgraded. And it starts with imaging. It starts with the staffing, and it starts with the development of the clinics in the outlying areas. We need to take care of the diabetes, the high blood pressure, before they become stroke and amputation and heart attack. So the control of the sugar is going to be where the resources must go, because it is harder to treat a stroke than it is to treat high blood pressure. And that is the change in mindset that we are going to implement when we form the government. So screening, preventative medicine, primary care will be the first pillar on which we are going to reform the healthcare sector. We know that the demand is also in trauma. I don't know what the bike thing is like, but we know that if you dilly-dally, you're going to end up on a hospital trolley. And we need to fix that. Greater enforcement of traffic laws, public education, etc. But at the same time, you can't stop yourself from getting sick. I said the current Minister of Health telling people when University Hospital was overcrowded that they should take personal responsibility. So they should stop getting cancer then. They should stop being trafficked and somebody just hit them and run in the back. They must stay at them yard. As one Rasta said to the world around, better you guy your bed go lay down. But we cannot push back personal responsibility on the people. We have to get access to health care where it is needed. And the reforms are going to be boring. They don't involve a lot of TV and ribbon cutting. It's going to be laws. The Prime Minister has dedicated, and I'm calling him Prime Minister. We have had discussions and we know that there are going to be some laws that are going to be needed to be passed immediately in order to reform healthcare. Drugs must be cheaper.
Yep.
You cannot choose between your light bill and your pharmacy bill and think that everything is going to be all right. So there are many things that we need to fix. And in time, we know that them thieving ideas, so we're not going to roll out everything. But in time, you will see why when we ask the questions at the polls, who is better to manage the health of Jamaicans, the answer will be resoundingly the PNP. So, comrades, take care and understand that when them say better must come, better is coming.
So, when you hear that people that a doctor does speech, that's what doctor does have to say the thing. So, me tell you, say, me I go to Damien Crawford, because it's always good to hear Damien Crawford what I have to say. But before I go to Damien Crawford, me I show you the contrast, the difference between a PNP rally and a Labour rally. One at education and one at dons. Watch this.
We're gonna meet, as Karen just said, the training. Okay? You mentioned PJ Patterson. And you can't believe you say this modern days. The PNP has to dig down the battle barrel to find a dinosaur to help them. I respect PJ, but we forget Finsack. And there's a woman when him.
Let me done, because we don't have to get done just listen to this idiot. Jamaica pass them kind of politics here. No substance, just pay raka raka raka. Nothing. So they listen while I go to Portland and they say, wow, where do I want to attach myself to? This is nasty, this is so.
We're gonna meet, as Karen just said, the training. Okay? You mentioned PJ Patterson. And you can't believe you say this modern days. The PNP has to dig down the battle barrel to find. We're gonna meet, as Karen just said, the training. Okay? You mentioned PJ Patterson. And you can't believe you say this modern days. The PNP has to dig down the battle barrel to find a dinosaur to help them. I respect PJ, but we forget Finsack. And there's a woman when him Bunting Rich, Golden Rich, and all them stuff. And it means today, in this days of electronic stuff and all the modern stuff, if PNP have to dig down to find a dinosaur to help them, God help them. Bruce Gold is far younger than Patterson. And Michael, the Honorable Dr. Michael Andrew Holness, don't dig back for Bruce Gold and come back here. And a 90-year-old dinosaur, that's how people can find, then done.
A dinosaur. Look on the dinosaur. Now, this is something you go out. Go listen to. Tell me one thing what the man say after do nothing with the country, uplifting the country, moving forward, and your life. Tell me, Jamaica people. And this is the type of politics we've been listening to all these years. This is it. Peer dance. So let me go back to Portland. And we are going to brilliance. So what we say? Education over dance. What we say again? Education over dance. Substance over dance. We are going back to Portland. We are going back to Portland, people. We're going to deal with, we're going to listen to Damien Crawford. We like for you when him talk, you know. Yeah, we like for you when Damien Crawford talk. It makes sense.
Very much, Mr. Moderator. Also, special good afternoon to the leader of the People's National Party, future President, Prime Minister of Jamaica. To Isaac Buchanan, next Member of Parliament, who will take, what did you say? Vengeance on my behalf? Respect and honor. To one of the stalwarts of the Caribbean, one of my mentors, a person who have been in the fight for a long time and remain committed to equity as a concept within the world. Ralph Gonzalez, love and honor, St. Vincent, Pass. I see some brethren here from school time. I don't know if I should announce it. But some stalwarts in all different areas of life. I don't want to announce it and load him up because they are arresting people for being on PMP stage. So we have to be careful. See, keep reaching a problem, you know, just because. But we're bridging from 12-year-old till now. Respect, my brother. And to you, my bonononus from Portland, I will always love East Portland. Never will I forget the effort, the commitment. And while we have the record, I want to give it up when this election is called. I think another Rasta should take that record and give it forward. But in truth, I really love you know, and I love how they make me feel welcome and wanted every single time. I came at 4 and Isaac told me to go to a little villa and wait until time he will call me down. And he almost make this thing move from heat to hate because education nearly missed its position. So therefore, I am now here to speak to what you know is my passion, education. It is my passion because it is what I have experienced myself. Remember when I told you that you cannot have people who never experience your life be in charge of your life. It is education that moved me from sharing 2 divan with 6 people to having my house with empty room as guest room. And so I am only speaking to a passion of 1 degree per household because my mother have 11 brothers and sisters. And one one person, my uncle, went to university from my mother's generation. From that one, 38 of my cousins and myself and my sister have a 1st degree and 11 have a 2nd degree starting from 1. And so the concept that guides the PMP's education principle is 1 degree per household. That it is our long-term strategy that every household should have a degree. I hear some people seek to ridicule that success, that principle, by saying we should focus on pre-primary and focus on this and focus on that. It automatically assumes a focus on all previous levels because there can be no degree if you're illiterate. So 1 degree assumes that at least 1 literate is in every household. It presumes that 1 primary school achiever is in the household. It assumes that 1 CXC getter, because all of those are precursors to get to 1 degree per household. I see some stalwarts in them say not allow them up and I allow them up. All right, cool. So when we look at that, how do we achieve that in East Portland? And as you know, that was my dream. One of my dreams was to ensure that it is corrected that Nanny don't have an institution named after her in the education sector. You have Paul Bogle, you have Sam Sharp, you have Buster Manty, you have Norman Manley High School, but you don't have a Nanny High School. And therefore, we identified fellowship, which was once junior high, to be rebranded the Nanny High School in East Portland so that East Portland can recognize the Maroons' contribution. We are going to start by ensuring that at the early childhood level, there are sufficient trained teachers, because the base development of the child's brain happens in the first 5 years. They say 80% of the child's brain function takes place between 0 and 5-year-old. And so it must be the principle and policy of the People's National Party to ensure that that start is a reasonable start for every child in this country. And for those who are not understanding that importance, then why is it that they who are saying we can't afford it contribute so much to their own children getting that preschool and that basic school? So we will be spending on ensuring that the schools that are basic schools have qualified teachers and also that they have satisfactory infrastructure. Myself and ISAT have a conversation that we might have to go to court because the Constitution states that is the right of every child to primary and pre-primary education. And if it is that this is only private, that right is being abridged and abrogated. We also then will look at ensuring that there is remedial education for those who aren't doing well at current. One of the problems we have is that you wait till the end of the year, you test the child, you do no fixing of the problem and send that child to another grade. And it leads to what we have now, that we have 18% of our children getting 5 subjects, including math and English. If this was America, it will never be accepted for 18% getting a GED, the minimum successful graduation from secondary school. And so we are going to implement an intervention system that therefore corrects the failing at 7th grade, at week 1, at week 2, week 3, instead of wait till the end of the year for say, boy, this picnic fail.
Look, when it comes to running a small
tree instead of wait till the end of the year for say, boy, this picnic fail. We will have evening classes facilitated by trained teachers. We will have weekend classes. So let's say a child don't do good at factorization. If you don't intervene in that week, now makes sense to teach him quadratic equation. Because quadratic equation is based on factorization. So therefore, you must intervene to correct whatever factorization misunderstanding in the afternoons of that week, on the weekend of that week, so that he can graduate into the next week and be competent and capable. We have to do that necessary intervention. So we propose that 2 days a week must be for homework, sending home my 11th grade child with maths work to do at home with a 9th grade dropout parent. What sense does that make? And so he becomes frustrated, not understanding this homework. So we will facilitate homework centers for 2 hours in your schools in East Portland. And we are blessed in East Portland with CASE, where we can recruit some of those students to become facilitators of those homework sessions. It means, therefore, that for some reason we have continued to send home children 2:30 when parents don't reach home till 7. And then we wonder why they're being impregnated by adults and recruited by gangs. And so we will move it to 4:30, facilitate that, and help those students from CASE who are having difficulty to move forward. We're also going to fight to teach and keep our teachers in the schools. Good teachers are now becoming dime and unavailable, being recruited, as you know, Sir Ralph, by the United States and England with wanton disregard for the realities that we face. So much so that we don't even know when they're leaving until school ready to start. And to this point, we have only mentioned that they're leaving without putting a retention plan for teachers to stay. We have been in full discussion in the party about when we should come with our ideas. Because we know, yeah, them not ramp, especially with my one, them Them now give me a break. Them teeth it all before me say it sometime. But we feel that it must be easier for a teacher to own a home and a vehicle. One of the number one initiators, motives for migration is to own those two assets that they perceive to be so important. And so we will negotiate with the NHT, but also for every 5 years that a teacher remain in the classroom, they will get concession consideration of increasing levels so that they can stay longer and get better vehicle at each time. Yeah, if Andrew said that in a theme speech, we are going to carry this. Make sure you catch it on tape. Is that tape? All right. Yeah. We come again, and we will also go to the embassies to negotiate a strategy of recruitment that allows us to plan better for the absence of teachers. We have situations, even in Portland, where you have some PE teachers teaching maths class because you don't have a maths teacher. That teacher is only there to create discipline, not to teach the subject. So we must have a system that the recruiter should come to a centralized area to say we are interested in ABC, and we then become prepared for the loss of ABC. But to satisfy that migration, we're going to go into the universities and say to those who graduate, we put in a Teach First program. That if you're willing to go in the classroom for the first 2 years after graduation, we will forgive 1% of your student loan. So you're getting some of the best minds of Jamaica, graduating with degrees in economics and actuarial sciences, wouldn't normally go teach maths. But when they sign up for the Teach First program, they come back, some Teachfield picnic bright like morning star. They come back down to Portland before them go into their true careers and take a 2 years and teach first.
Coffee can be hard.
That's why we say don't put small minds to solve big problems. Because they're not thinking these creative strategies that we have to go forward. We then look at case, and we have a long envisioned that case should transform from a college to a university. And that university should becoming a provider of agricultural skill sets for the entire Caribbean. Whenever Ralph Gonzalez have 2 youth who want to study agriculture, it should compete with St. Augustine. That you send them to case with agriculture research, with the different types of crops that we can implement, with entrepreneurship training, but also to provide sufficient teachers in the area of agriculture that we can move forward. The final part we're willing to separate with before the budget, because there's more, is to also introduce vocational education from 10th grade for the heart program. The pathway that you have for 13th grade should mean a child could choose a vocational pathway and move from 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, and 13th grade to have a level 4 in heart to graduate at that level. That person that leave with a level 4 in heart will then be able to go to UTech or any other degree program because he now has conquered the vocational level. What we have is to give them level 2 and then tell them they have to go all the way down to Buff Bay or go all the way up to Manchaniel, a whole different process and procedure. And when they apply it full, and it full for how long, and when they eventually go, they can't get the certificate, and it becomes crazy. So from the heart funds, we will put a infrastructure within each school for at least 4 vocational offerings. And that will be able to take the child in the day and then to take the adult in the night. If we are able to put in the labs the vocational labs for welding and for plumbing and for steel work. And we go as far as to the landscaping and for culinary arts in the secondary schools. Then we can expand Heart's reach to evening schools for adults to use the same labs that our children use in the day.
Real talk.
So you now have to take bus now from one place, go all the way, have to find money, and give up before he gets what is necessary. And when we therefore go to the airport, I want a Jamaica, I want a East Portland that now asks for farm work yard. You ask for skill work yard. That we have a new program that evolves out of Jamaica, that any country that need these skills, send a request for our skilled individuals to then come up and go look that same life that you're looking, lifting up apple and picking strawberries. And so when the PMP, which have always been the authority on education, that has always had a competitive advantage in education, gets another chance, we will make sure that hunger isn't the determination of performance. I see in the newspaper that says some children will get breakfast. We guarantee 1 meal per child in school. Every young child that goes to a school in Jamaica should be guaranteed at least 1 meal. 5 days per week. That is going to be the change. That is going to be the transition that moves us from 18% to 80%. So the next time you listen to the radio and they say the PMP have no ideas, just send them the video from health, from education, from agriculture, and from tourism. So not only Portland feels the heat, but Jamaica feels the heat as well. Thank you and good afternoon.
What do you want to go on, people? Me backside. So when they hear the labor at them over there, the cussing and the this and the that and the name calling, Jamaica don't need that. Jamaica don't need that. We move away from that as a people. So me know me say me I play 2, you know, but me just me have a next 16 minutes video of Dr. Andre Harton. Somebody tell me say Carlos, if you hear that young man there, me gonna play Dr. Andre Harton.
Tax Act is just...
I like young people. We like when young people rising and are shining and are different, you know. Make we hear him say under the PNP people, Dr. Andre Harton. Young man.
Raymond, for your introduction. Comrade Mark Golden, our next Prime Minister. Give him a round of applause. Big him up every time. Such an astute fellow. Comrade Isaac Wakanan. The last time I came to Portland was my first time speaking on a political platform. Isaac, I recognize the work that you have been doing here. Very good work, and I've supported that work from day one. And you too should continue to support the work that he is doing out here in Portland. Comrade Ralph, Taylor Wright, don't mind Alfred, he doesn't understand. If there ever was an incubator for leaders, not just for Jamaica and the Caribbean, it is the land of Taylor. It's written in the mountains. Written in the mountains. Comrade and friends, also have to big up my colleagues who are here, Comrade Dawes and others. Chief Curry, big up yourself every time. Welcome as well. Comrades, last year, the Jamaican economy declined by 1%. What happened was that it started growing in the first half of the year, but by the time it got to the third quarter, the economy declined by 3.5%, and by it got to the fourth quarter, it declined by a further 1.8%. Now, many of us hear about economic growth, and we hear about economic contractions that lead to recessions. And currently there's a big debate between the JLP government, the PIOJ, and the Oxford Dictionary as to what a recession is. The dictionary says that a recession is 2 consecutive periods of negative growth. But the government tries to mask their definition by saying that there are other factors that contributes to a recession. They go on by saying that they have been increasing employment. So we should feel good that more people are working.
Yes, sir.
In a country like Jamaica, of such remarkable people, people with such high ambitions, people who want to see the future of the country resembling that of the United States of America, resembling that of a Mauritius, a Singapore, resembling that of a modern metropole that provides the right level of resources. Dr. Dawes came, he spoke about healthcare. Damien came, he spoke about education. These pillars are what determine what a modern country looks like. Currently in Jamaica, over 60% of the population has no diploma, which means that they did not graduate from high school. And what my research has showed is that our inability to grow rests in one main factor, our productivity. Over the last 3 to 4 decades, Jamaica's productivity has been on a steady decline. And along with the decline in productivity is the real wages. They look like a 1-to-1 graph going down a hill. And why we have to mention productivity and wages? Because productivity is what drives the wages of a country. The more you produce per hour, the more you can sell, the more you earn income, the more income is distributed to the people who produced those goods. And it is important because every year we want to see the country grow. And we talk about growth, right? It's a big thing in the news every time. Jamaica wants to grow. I mean, in 2016, the government came out and they said that in 4 years, they envision that the country is going to grow by 5% per annum. It has now been 9 years and the country is experiencing negative growth. Jamaica is what is called a small island developing state, a SID. And being a SID, it means that you're susceptible to negative as well as positive shocks from external economies. It seems that the negative shocks have been impacting us more and more and more compared to the positive shocks. Now, I want you to think about the economy and think about what is it that you want for yourself and what is it that you want for your children and your children's children. Think about an economy that is growing less than it did last year, but it's employing more people than it did last year.
Let me answer to Douglas. Douglas said, how are they going to pay for all these reforms? More loans, more taxes. This is what sank Manley. All these reforms must be backed by a sound economic system strategy to pay them. Think. Listen to me, Douglas. Remember, I was with the UIC. If you listen to the UIC, because I was with the UIC, and that was when my eyes start open to a lot of things. The amount of money with them thief annually, Douglas. Douglas, do you know how much money them thief annually? Billions of dollars that's gone. If them stop thief the money, Douglas, we Jamaicans we good. If them stop buy them big old apartment complex, if them stop buy them trucks on the road and build them gas station and a fast food giant and them offshore account, Douglas, don't you think that will be all right? We got it. Jamaica no poor, it just poorly run. And it was when I was with the UIC, and I pay attention to what was going on. I learned a lot of things from Mr. Patterson, Joseph Patterson. They opened my eyes to a lot of things, people. Honestly, I got to give that to him. Yeah, it made me start pay attention to there are things that we can do, and what we say we can't do because of my thief, the money. But we continue. Respect.
It means that we have our people working without the right compensation, because it's like too many cooks spoil the broth. More people being employed and you're producing less. Some of the people need to get out the kitchen. The heat is on. Jamaica has far more potential than that. From a macroeconomic standpoint, my research has shown that the productivity is impacted by two main factors. One, human capital development, which is the level of education of our people. And two, the level of corruption that has been taking place in this country. And we cannot stand on a platform and speak about the leadership of Jamaica without talking about the negative impact that corruption, the negative impact that the embezzlement from government programs, the negative impact that the three-tier contract system, 20% here, 20% there, 20% there, only 40% left to do the work. This has to stop. And that is why I'm happy that we have a leader like Mark Golding, a man of integrity, a man of character, a man who does not see the budget as a purse to rob, but as a man who will invest in the country with all his effort and his ability to make Jamaica a better place. The People's National Party is coming to change the face of Jamaica. The People's National Party is going to put in order all the industries where they ought to be. We face challenges in healthcare. When you look across the country, and Dr. Dawes said it, the level of technological and innovational inputs that we need is just not there. In Montego Bay, where I am, the Cornwall Regional Hospital is a disgrace. CT scan, people have to leave the hospital to go get that done privately. Sometimes not even a simple X-ray they can get done at the hospital, and this has to change. Our young people are disenfranchised from the current way they are being taught. They are seeing the future ahead, and we are holding them in the present and the past. With the advent of the fourth industrial revolution, AI, Internet of Things, now more than ever, we have to position our people to take full advantage of where the world is going. And let me take you back down memory lane. In 1950, technology represented 0% of China's GDP. At that time, countries recognized the technological boom that the world was going to embark on. China, Singapore, Japan, Hong Kong, Taiwan, even the simple United States took full advantage to include technology in all their industries. So you're talking about technology in healthcare, technology in education, technology in agriculture, technology in finance, which is very important. Fast forward to today, technology represents over 32% of China's GDP. If I were to ask you what percentage of Jamaica's GDP is technology today, you could not answer. And you cannot answer because it is not measured. So the first thing we have to do is to do an audit of the technological inputs that are needed to assist each industry to improve on their output. In order for us to infuse technology, we have to have the human capital to do so. Over 25,000 Jamaicans migrate every year, our youngest and our brightest. When other countries have programs in place to attract youngest and brightest and to keep the youngest and brightest, Jamaica have programs in place to deter the youngest and brightest from even participating in the labor market. So many people see me and say, Andre, what are you doing in Jamaica? The country is so backward. Your skills are so forward. Come here. And I say to them, I did my PhD between 2007 and 2011 when the world itself was going through a huge financial crisis. When the world is going through a financial crisis, you tend to wonder what is the impact that this crisis is going to have on your island home. And I thought about it, and much of my research speaks about it. Look at how asset prices impact the economy. Looks at the interest rate pass through. from the central bank to the commercial bank to the consumer. And what we have been seeing is that over the last 5 years, macroeconomic policy, especially monetary policy, has not been facilitating to growth. And what do we mean? We have what is called reactive monetary policy. So we only change interest rates when America changes interest rates. I said to them, listen, if we want to boost output, we have to make investments cheaper for our investors. What is the price of investment? It is the interest rates. So if you are coming out of COVID-19 and you believe that you need to increase interest rate to prevent capital flight, you also have to understand that that increase in interest rate is going to deter investment, because when a man has interest rates of 6%, it's easier for him to borrow money than an interest rate of 10%. So we have to now understand that money is the engine of growth where investments are concerned. So the central bank also has a role to play in facilitating how the economy grows. We have to begin to look at how fiscal and monetary policy can work together to create the change that Jamaica needs. Fundamentally, and it's not just a Jamaica problem, intra-regional trade in the Caribbean is less than 10%. The lowest in any trading bloc across the world. When you talk about intra-regional trade, you're talking about trade between countries. In Europe, intra-regional trade is over 40%. Why? Because you have Germany making the cars and they sell the cars to the rest of Europe. Then you have France making the wine and the liquor. They sell that to the rest of Europe. Italy is making the fashion. They sell that to the rest of Europe. England make the empty containers and send them to your country, full them and then take it back. So each country is producing a product that is demanded by the other countries around them, and as a result, they can trade and earn an income. In the Caribbean, most of us produce the same goods, and as a result, it makes it very difficult for us to trade amongst ourselves. A couple of years ago, I wrote a paper, myself, Dr. Emmanuel, and Dr. Knife, establishing the Caribbean cannabis economy. It's in drug and alcohol policy today. You can go and check it out. We recognize that the cannabis industry, ganja of which we speak, has the potential to earn for Jamaica over 11.1 billion US dollars per year, which is over like 70% of our GDP. Wow. And not just for us, for other Caribbean countries to come into play based on their topography. We can grow a type of ganja that is good for Alzheimer's over in St. Vincent. We can grow a type of ganja that is good for cancer over there in Dominica. We can grow a type of ganja that is good for ADSD over there in St. Kitts. And we can grow a type of ganja that is good for a different type of cancer in Jamaica. And we can trade amongst each other where those medicines are concerned. Each other where those medicines are concerned. We have to begin to think about the goods that possess value. We cannot expect at any stage to want to produce low-valued goods and trade it for high-valued imports from abroad. We cannot expect to grow low-valued agricultural crops and trade them for high-valued technology goods from abroad. Jamaica has a lot of potential, and as a government, the People's National Party is dedicated to dichotomizing, breaking down the challenges that we face economically, and putting the buffers in place to ensure that Jamaica does not remain on this 1% that it has been on over the last 40 years. Time come for better industries. Time come for infusing technology in our industries. Time come for leadership who understand the challenges of the country Time come for us to recognize that out of many, we are one people. And it's not just providing resources for the rich, but it's providing resources to elevate the poorer class of people and move them up into what we call the middle class. And it is our mantra. The middle class now, based on my estimation, is 10%. We need to bring that to 50%. And this PNP government is dedicated to improving Jamaica's middle class and to raise our standard of living and our income from a mere $7,000 per annum to over 13,000 US dollars per annum. And it is achievable. Time come for change. Time come for difference. Have a wonderful evening, comrades.
The young brother, and Dr. Andre Harton. The young man, brilliant. My God, from one young man, him have a plan. We need more. You know what I'm to such man, people? Let me tell you what I'm to such man. Such man is stagnant. Such man surround himself with some old politician or thieving politician from long time. Listen to me now, people. Nah, change me. No more than chicken business and political stunt. No moving forward for the country. You hear me, people? Such man now evolve. Yeah, him don't even know say a social media era now so we can see our thief and call it out. Them still stuck in the analog and the digital days now. So if you notice a man with such man have around him, I was reading something yesterday where the show say the Liberal Party, the PNP Party have a lot of young blood in it. And one of that mainly because they did a wipeout in the last 2016 election. So them re-up and them have a lot of young blood. It is also said that the Liberal Party have some old people in there in some position and they now move. We see Carl Samu that say him a left and we see him come back and say no, me not left. We see Riverton Dump residents say them a left. Then they come back and say they not left. All them they are dinosaur. Him a talk about PJ a dinosaur. Him a dinosaur, a real dinosaur. Riverton Dump warthog. Him a dinosaur. So that's one of the things with the Liberal them face. So I tell you right now, say such man surround himself with them type of old labor right there. No, nothing good more than us all dirty chickeny ways. That is not good moving forward in this new light and this new era for the youths of Jamaica. And at the end of such man, almost 10 years in government, all them have to give the youth them is meet the judge and meet the maker. Nothing the youth them have run if I say, boy, the man in there for so long and this in bill for the youth them and them have this go on for the youth them and, you know, the man lift up the youth them. He don't put nothing, people. For the 9-10 years, such man apply nothing to what him come in there come see. When we're talking about youths, what am I saying? Everything out of some pretty name, people. PR stunts, ribbon cutting, balloon. Nothing real for the people them. After 10 years, all the man after to the youth them. Meet the judge and meet the maker. Shoot to kill can the ambulance now come. Cause when I cost the system too much money. Meet the judge and meet the maker. There's nothing to point on. Say Andrew Onis create that for the youths. Look good, people. Look around you. Look again. Look on the next side. Look good. You see anything there? Is there anything where you can say Andrew Onis he brought this in for the youth them? Look good. Hard did a long time. Nobody even talk about that. Huh? He just like to get stuff, pretty name and rename stuff and rebrand stuff and thief idea. That's all. But look good. Is there anything after 9 to 10 years what Andrew have done for the youths them? Where my shoot and kill right now. I target them like a bird and I hunt them like an animal. Shoot to kill. Going 10 years, nothing this man come in with for the youths them. Instead, them rather take away from the youth them. Jaja, country have to change, people. Think about it. Almost 10 years. And at the end of your term, when you look vote from the same people, then we are kill out. Eh? The same people we are kill out, you look vote from them. And the stupid people, them sit down and say them will vote for you again. Me, I tell Uno, some of Uno who vote for him, I go ball. Because sit up on social media, ball. Or they murder on the son and them son never this and that. Uno come and so come ball. You hear me say? The man a show uno who him is. Eh? This a level of killing, yeah? About how much killing we got now by police? 70? We about 70 now. The start of the year. It gotta be about 70. From the start of the year, about 70 Jamaicans police shoot. And we're okay with that. 96 police shooting that involving somebody's death in Florida. The whole of last year. Look how big Florida is. You can lift up Jamaica and put in Florida. Many times. You can lift up Jamaica and slap in Florida many times. When they start driving to Florida from one point to the next, yo, I want the dark, get out of Florida yet. Florida want big place, people. Remember, me just drive through Florida a while ago. I'm in a different state right now doing this video. I'm in a totally different state doing this video right now. So me know me I talk about. You think it easy for drive out Florida? You know how long it take for drive from Negril to Moran Point? You know long? If we have the same kind of highway system where they are foreign, where they are Moran Point in no time, right? So Jamaica not big. So you can lift up, literally lift up Jamaica and put in Florida many times. Now, within Florida, there are many different cities with many different gangs. Real man with guns. Real guns. No joke of badness. Man, you can shoot better than Jamaica. Come on, them bad man, so them got target practice. And a lie me I tell you people, a truth me I tell you. So you have people up here so with more guns. Cities, so many different cities in Florida. Look on it, people. Just look on it good, no man. Name all the cities in Florida. Think about that. And Jamaica managed to shoot more people than Florida. And it's okay too, no? These are the things me a ball pan, you know. Me a ask you, no? Look at it good. Florida. So me gonna ask Google how many cities in Florida? 267 cities in Florida. There are 267 cities in Florida. Jamaica only have 2 cities. 267 cities in Florida. Jamaica only have 2 cities. Within all these cities in Florida, you can find gang hanging out all about. White gang, black gang, gang with real gun stash. What me say? Gang with real gun stash. No joke. So how is it Florida managed to keep the police deaths down? You know? To 96 last year. Jamaica gone about 70 already. When you see something is wrong, people. Jamaica, you don't see something is wrong. They might kill you out. Don't tell me say every youth a murder. You don't just go for murder the youth, them you don't go for carry them to jail. You guys don't go to arrest gunman and lock them up. You go for kill the youth them. Some of them not have no gun, not even a stick, not even a stone. In the come tell you that long time. Florida, 267 cities. There are gangs all around in every city you could go in Florida. Gang with gun. White gang, black gang, Asian gang, Latino gang. You name it, people. Them there. But 96 get dirt by police last year. This year in Jamaica, we started off. We see about 70 dirt now in Jamaica right now, man. I wonder how much the police am I going to go on for today. How much on the youth. Look good people, me I try to show no say we're not animal. When I stop go around and say, yeah man, police are work. No people. How wicked make we say that. How wicked we wicked. And somehow we are the wickedest against each other. You see white man treat white man so. White man don't even treat black man so. Look how them places have gone. They say look how them places have gone. Just look on it, man. Texas. Texas have the largest police shooting in America. Me do the videos that me show now. Me open the eyes as much as me can from my platform. Me try to show you guys what's going on in the world as much as we can. Texas have the most police shooting, but not like Jamaica. I want you guys to understand. Texas, the most police shooting, not as much as Jamaica. You understand me? So if, when you look on it, good. Look, the amount of people killed in the United States, about 1,300 by police, 1,300 and something last year. I want you guys understand, say, them a kill we off. That's why I said this, so the guys understand the level of what I want in Jamaica. I want you to pay attention. We can't be so political until we want all the youth them dead off. I'm mad, we mad. We don't have no sense. We don't pay attention. So if the amount of police shooting in Florida last year, and not in Florida, in the total amount, in the whole United States last year, 1,365 divided by 50 states. People look at it. But that's like for a reason we don't need, we couldn't understand the level of murder by police of Jamaica. Police of Jamaica now supposed to kill about, under Jonas, it's up to 160% increase in police shooting in Jamaica. When you look at what's going on in Jamaica, people, you know, some murder, them a murder of the youth in Jamaica. You see what I say? Look on it. It is 50 states. The total amount of police shooting, 1,365. Divided by 50. Then you'll see each state, if you should divide it that way there, even though more states have some more than some. You understand me? I'm going to show you that. And that right there. The chart right there. Right? We're looking at Texas have the highest rate of police shooting at 165 last year. California followed by California, which is 125 last year. Florida 60, Georgia 53, Arizona 52, North Carolina 52, 49 Ohio, 40 Colorado, 39 for Tennessee, Indiana 38, and Washington with the White House there, 35 police shooting last year. Why is it we as Jamaican must say, yeah man, the police them work? Why do we prescribe that? It's to see that our animal black heart as black people against each other. And it a really exposed enough people, you know. Look at this. Texas, gun state. Police could go shoot 165. Now we can talk about Texas. Texas is one of the biggest states in the United States. You could have lift up Jamaica and slap in at Texas many, many times. Could have used Jamaica as a stencil and cut out whole pile of Jamaicans out of Texas and a whole heap of land left. Texas. So in Texas now, we could see, we're going to Texas, 2 cities in Jamaica, you know. So we could ask Google, how many cities in Texas? Google will tell me. 1,200 cities in Texas. You can't make this up, Jamaica people. 1,200 cities in Texas. They say you could have lift up Jamaica, fling in at Texas, and you can't find Jamaica. That's how Texas big. You understand what I say, sir? You could have fling Jamaica somewhere in the desert in Texas, and you can't find it, you know. That's how Texas big. And police and a gun state, everybody have a gun. You can't walk around your gun like a cowboy in Texas, man. The most police shooting in America last year, 165. You talk about a place with 1,200 cities. Jamaica have 2 cities. But police manage for a while. Then the police, 70 shooting already. Some up there, so them man. Them up there, so man. Me I track it in, but I hope they send them there somewhere, man. And we okay with that, Jamaicans? We all right? Can't you see it's genocide going on in Jamaica? Wake up. Can't say no show you what going on. Wake up. We have to throw this in. The mapping police violence. You can go for mapping police violence and check it out for yourself. Found that at least 1,365 people were killed by law enforcement last year. A slight uptick from the 1,329 civilians who died at the hands of police in 2023. So even though you have 1,365, last year was 1,329. So they went up to like 20 at extra police killing in America. And that not good for mapping police violence, the group. You understand me? You understand me, people? People are so mad about that. But in Jamaica, so you see 1,365. And when we divide it up, you see 27 by state. And look for a state like Texas, we have 1,200 cities. Yeah, 1,200. Florida, 267 cities. Not about place we have gone. And around all of these cities, you can find gangs. Serious gangs, people. We're not talking about no fool gang with their Jamaica. People in my place have real gangs. Gangs are not afraid to go to prison. They're not afraid. Me say gangs are not afraid to go to prison. Man, we're not afraid to go do some time for whatever. I tell them, nah, snitch. I just that people understand, oh, crime stay in a place here. California is another place. You know what gang there them place there, people? You know what's gang there, California? In every cities. Every city. So, maybe see and ask Google now, how many cities are there in California? Right? So we're gonna learn, man. With all these cities, 482 cities in California. 482 cities in Jamaica, in California. And little Jamaica managed to take out with 2 cities. Where they could have lift up Jamaica and dash in California and they last somewhere in the desert, somewhere in the southern part of California, in a desert, and can't find it. You can't lift up Jamaica and dash in a desert in California and can't find it, you know. Or some of them forests that they have in California, you know, some redwood forests, you know. You can just dash Jamaica in there and can't find it, you know. Eh? And you want to tell me, say, a state with 482 cities. Like I said, around most cities in all this state, you can find some kind of gang. Yes, people. With guns, crazy activity. Not like we're going to Jamaica. You must think a joke I make. Serious activity. Them gangs here push are foreign. Them are no normal gang people. Serious. It's not like Jamaica, man, fire gun and run and just a shoot and rob up and know what them are doing for because them in a so little stupid gang. Them are people are calculated, them know sophisticated, them know what they don't understand. Them have money, them have resources, them have vehicle, them have Harley Davidson, them have it all. Gangs are them places, different people. All police in a gang. Stay there. But imagine for California with 482 cities. Florida, 267 cities. Texas, 1,200 cities. Jamaica, 2 cities. And we beat all of them places upon police killing. Something is wrong. Something is awfully wrong, people. Anyway, and if I should divide it up, even though you see different state, different amount of police shooting, if we should just divide it up and take a tally, 50 states, it will be 27 shooting for each state. Even state we have 1,200 cities. What? Jamaica. Anyway, we just have to highlight that before we come off of this video. Since, you know, me have the information, so I just like to highlight these things when I hear people attack. Yeah, man, police are work, shoot them, kill them. People, no. Police go for gunman, go lock him up, send him go to prison. And I shoot, kill everybody, man. You don't know, say, and every incident, man, I shoot off a man. You don't know that. But man, I shoot off a police. So hold on there. You don't know, say police. So hold on. America police don't lock up man with gun. America police don't lock up man with him house full of peer gun. Me want to know. If America police don't lock up with man with gun in them car and gun with upon them. You just kill everybody who there's a gun in your house and you find a gun in your car. That me a year come from Jamaica, you know. They find a gun, man dead and police them find a gun in the house. So the gun might matter than the mattress. That don't mean you have to kill him for that. People want you to understand these things, you know. I'm going to go treatment. And some of we are with it. Especially when we party, when we vote for, our supporter do it. That's why I tell you upon this platform. If your party tell you, say, make you go back on the plantation, you're gone. Enough love, people. Thank you for watching this video. As usual, I am a student in the class, you know, always willing to learn. Please make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If for the first time on this platform and you like my work on my presentation, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Let this channel be your home. Yeah. Me I read in the comment when me done. Me read every comment. Yeah, man, when me get off my lives, then me normally read at the sweetest part of my video that, you know. Oh, yeah. The sweetest part of my video is when it done. Me slide through all of the comment them. Sometimes when me done, me can't say all people are cuss me out, you know, especially when we don't have the moderator. Yeah, sometimes when we done, people, me say, man, we deserve to be blocked from the platform because when we done, we go read my comments them. Sometimes I don't catch it all while me I do my work. Still, because me have to focus on the message, not so much about, you know, reading people's comments because that will throw you off and throw off the message. Oftentimes, you see vloggers get thrown off by the comment section. We don't come here to watch comment section. We come here to deliver. You understand me? I come here to deliver. Even though sometimes I look on the comment section and I see it move. I'm in that daze. I want you to understand. It's just like an artist when they're on a stage. Ask any artist. When they're on stage, it's like in a daze. When I perform on stage, when they're on stage, it's like in a daze. You know, pay attention to no specific person. You're out there, you're wide, you're in a different zone. You understand me, people? So I same thing when I do my video. It's like me in a daze. Enough time, me have to zoom in and kind of stop for read all the comments. You understand? But when I deliver my message, it's like me in a daze. Even though I look on the comment them, I see them, but me not see them. Because me cannot read comments when I deliver. It will throw me off. And yeah, me tired of see vloggers get thrown off. You come to deliver. Deliver, man. Stop chase down the comments. No, not chase down no comments. You come to deliver, especially man like me. Me's a man very opinionated, you know. Me have my opinion. I saw me time. Me gonna tell you my opinion how me feel about anything. You understand me? So when we come and say me have my stuff ready to deliver and ready to go and me press the live button, it's a different Carlos. Me just a roll. Yeah, man, me not have no time for comment section, but you see me done though. Me I go in my comment section and me go read it. And I'm thankful for everybody who ever known this platform or ever grace this platform and take the time out to use your finger to make a word. Yeah, make letters turn in a word and share on this platform. I really thank you guys. Jamaica over everything. Yeah, I hope everybody in Jamaica ready to go vote, you know, because see them Jamaicans out there, so. They go vote. It's like some of we overseas concerned about Jamaica more than them. Because my brethren tell me, say, it seems as if because we are sending money to go give a man, as a man needs something, we send it go give them. Or a woman needs something, you know. They call their foreigner, we send it go give them. So, them now struggle. So, them now see what we are see. So, it seems as if we have to do something different in terms of we are support the nonsense too. Because I feel money I fund the bull crap. You see me, I say? Because we are sending this money go give them as somebody call for your money, we send it. So, them now face no hardship. But me, they are foreign, we knit up with face and we here turn up in the neck back when we see I'm going to Jamaica then. It's like everybody just dead in the water to walk on and you say, how come them not see? Them not see nothing, people. Them all right. Yeah, you can send something go give them, but yeah, what about worry about for? They not feel up here, what do you? You can send something no matter you make nice and rare. You still going to send it. They know you're going to send it. You know how hungry they feel when they are Jamaica. You know you look a soft part in your heart. Yeah, but you gonna send it, man. And plus them tell us that the picnic and the money, not for them tonight and picnic can go to school tomorrow. You know, them part of them play pan we. And Father said that the money, you know, we are going to app or send money to your Western Union app or your MoneyGram app. Anyway you're there. Don't it. But the Jamaican people need to stand up now for themselves. I was reasoning with the daughter this morning. I said, Carlos, no matter what John we beat up here, you know. Nothing gonna work until the people them stand up. And come to think about it, I true man. Jamaica people have to stand up for themselves. They can't have we. Most of we are stand up in the diaspora, you know. Jamaica people don't really stand up for themselves, you know. Unless politicians give a campaign or something, politician only can pull them out. Me say, uncle politician can pull them out, Labour right or PNP. Jamaica people don't get up and do stuff for themselves, you know, people. Them don't even go a political campaign themselves. Last night, one bridge in the day, somebody, me no want to tell no lie upon who, but somebody was here, well, live at Portland, was say, them pay them own vehicle ride, they pay them own way if you got ISAT thing last night. That is good. And that is what we want to see more of. People pay them way to go at these things. Now expect politicians to send bus congio and all that. So some we in our constituency, I mean, like how much people hold on the bus? 30? So 30 we can make up and charter one bus and say a PNP conference where I go, our Labour Right conference. We could cheaper and licky and broke bad so. And the politician make it worse. We don't believe in nothing, you people. Really, when we got a conference, you see all the people in orange shirt and green shirt. Sometimes I pay a bus ride, them just jump on bus and go there. They don't really believe in nothing, you know. That's why I see them full up conference and when it come time to vote, them don't come out. They don't really believe in nothing. Maybe politicians need to stop. Send bus go give them and pay money for this and make people, if you believe in it that much, you will put the effort behind it to go charter a car, a bus, and only just pack up in it and go support if you're Labour Right and you believe in your party so much, your party will be good and make change for your country. Why as a Labour Right, you don't charter one car or a bus and you will not go a conference? Why politicians have to send food and money come go? No? We see that already, you know. Up at Olaba when the bus couldn't now move because the people them say they want money and a Labour Right conference them go. Everybody just up in them green. But even though them just up in them green, if money not come, they now move. So do you guys really believe in a one just up in a green for? Or not got a conference for? Or it is the money we come make on a move. Because if the money never come, on a move. Same thing on PNP side too. Is it the money make on a move? I will not do it after the goodness of the heart to know say the PNP good for the country and the best party, like the policy. They gonna support the PNP. They gonna charter one car. 4 away or 5 away. I go charter one car. We must can charter John Brown today. And we are full up the tank and John Brown a PNP too. John Brown said, brother, just full up the tank and give me a little thing, brother. No watch nothing. And we are pitching and full up the tank. John Brown our. Him a PNP too. And John Brown believe in our change. So the patriotism in him, do you ever make him charge in a full price? Man say, yo, just put some gas in my car, brother. You know, say buy him lunch and put thing in his pocket. You know, Jamaica stay. John Brown got a conference because John Brown believe in it. When them got a PNP conference, a Labour Right conference, but if the goddamn politician send the car come or send money come for buy gas and buy this, Jamaica now move. We don't move for ourselves. We don't move for ourselves. If a PNP pull we like a puppet on a string or Labour Right, we don't move for ourselves. Or gunman kill some bad man, then we come out, come Black Road and we don't need no permit for protest then. But everything else, well, Carlos, you know, we can't get no protest and, you know, people them scared, man, Carlos, people them scared, sir. But we make gunman shoot one down and see what go on in the place about down. See people scared. See people scared. I watched a video yesterday where me hear some people tell police some type of nasty word, some woman tell police to go under them when they see them catch up on all them thing there. The lowest stuff me hear some woman at the garrison tell the police at Jamaica, you know. Disturb me, you know. Burn me, you know. That's people could have come out of the mouth with that towards JCF or any human being. Me see that, you know. So when them come out, when a gunman did at Jamaica, man no care about no permit or nothing, brother. A man face off with soldier, big gun. You see them face off with police, big gun. You see how them come out, woman and picking everybody. It's only those kind of things pull out Jamaican people. When some type of criminal dead, politician pull them out with a PNP or Labour Right. Look otherwise. Jamaican people don't come out and say, this not right, you know. We have to go stand up. Let's go out there and protest until them change it. And we're not going to stop. And what we're going to do, we're going to organize this. We're going to do it because John and Jane, they got work in the morning. Them come off 2 o'clock. Harry, I got work 2 o'clock. So when you come off work, Harry, John, you go out. People, I saw them do it Friday, protesting. Them arrange it, organize it. So you can't come out there, come protest only for 4 hours, and gone to work. Gone where you going, You never know that. Man can't come out there, come protest for 2 hours. And you're gone to work. And somebody come from work and they come protest for them 2 or them 3 or them 4 hours stand up. And they go and cook them pick the food. And somebody cook them pick the food already. Come on, come stand up and hold it, pick it for the next couple of hours. We are not organized people. Pay nice when we can burn down the place and burn road and cut down tree. I hate them things there, One of the worst things we see them burn the road, Burn tire. Outdated type of thing. Me understand what I do, but outdated and cut down on some tree. Tree where all people stand up under. From when we hate that, there was a tree down a Negril spot, going to Negril. The man in the black Negril, I think it was for water. Where Negril road the black. I didn't know, so the man them cut one single tree. No other tree around it, because people are clearing the land for build, like them a build house or whatever them a build out there. One tree there roadside, people. The only tree for people stand up under to take bus. The man they cut down the one tree in the road to backside. No man I think I said no man no cut that tree there. Because a road block. Man with power saw just feel say. Just cut anything, man. I hate that part of Jamaica there. Me don't like that part that way. No, me don't like that part that way. Because when I grew up a same way, there are many trees where I grew in my community where people stand up under. You think I like me, I tell? You have a nice tree where people stand up under. And that's only shade for people to take a bus and taxi. A man up roadblock, man cut it down on a business, people. When they go out the workplace, beer naked, Sunday burn you. So for them things, they don't love about Jamaicans. When we have cut down the trees, them for roadblock, we have blocked the road and burn the same road, causing taxpayers, to clean it up and all them things there. Instead of people get pickets. And precisely what we are protest about, write them on the picket sign. Go out there and chant it. Sometimes you have burn and black road and nobody have no real, serious argument. There's a burn black road, burn people that are done this. Dash you from that. Start doing the right thing. Picketing is better. At the roadside. Get on the sign and stand up there. Those things are better. Put it on social media. Dash it out there. Whether the news media, which is mainstream media, whether them did it or not, do it. Put it out there. Vlogger will get it. Send it out there to some vlogger. It will run. Member callers are telling you that. But we have to stand up, people. Remember me I tell you, say, big up Ralph Gonzalez over there, St. Vincent, before me pull up. One day me I go over there now. Remember, one day me I go to St. Vincent. Me an island man. Yeah, one day me I go to St. Vincent, people. Them so bar people from go to St. Vincent like Cuba. Because the man stand up like the next Michael Manley. Say Michael Manley was his mentor. You understand me? Yes, sir. I see man stand up and him speak in mind. And for those who just come, me have to play it one more time before me leave. Because it was a very powerful and I told you, consequential speech. Me tell you that. Me tell you no right. Don't think I joke me make? What him say have consequences. Remember, me could listen to the brother.
Before I leave, I want to say this. The Secretary of State of the United States of America has issued a statement that countries which are complicit in his words with trafficking in persons and exploiting Cuban professionals, the doctors and engineers who come, that those who are complicit would lose their passport, they lose their visas and their families. Now, I know we're not involved in any exploitation of Cuban workers. And I know that the Cubans are not involved either, the Cuban government. I know the arrangements. And I believe that the Secretary of State is a good and decent man. I would not say anything bad about him. I don't say things, it is not in my nature to say bad things about people unless I have the evidence. And I have no evidence. And he appears to me to be a good man. And if he knows the facts, I'm sure that he will understand that we are not involved in that. But if it is determined that you have to take away my visa and Eloise's visa, I want to say this publicly. It could be reported. I'm not looking for a fight with anybody. But we have to be honest and open. The hemodialysis which we do in St. Vincent at the Modern Medical and Diagnostic Center with these 60 persons, without the Cubans there, I will not be able to offer that service. So, does anybody expect that I to go because I want to keep a visa, that I would let 60 persons from the poor and working people to die? It will never happen. But I believe that the facts will show that we ought not to be worried about the strictures which they are talking about. I'm finishing. I talked too long already.
And I'm leaving with Michael Manley, one of the greatest leaders in Jamaica.
Say now, why are we taking this risk to anger the United States of America? And the answer is this: we are not angering the United States of America. They are angering themselves. They are not going to tell me what relationship I have with Fidel Castro. We have that friendship with Cuba as part of a world alliance of third world nations that are fighting for justice for poor people in the world. And I tell you as the party leader, as long as this party is in power, we intend to walk through the world on our feet and not on our knees.
Family, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out, people. Man has enough respect.
Labor right wing we PNP toss we back. Them a give we pay beating across we back. Them a take get to youth, them feel off in stock. Tired of long talking time we start to act. How many times politicians have to fool you? Before you learn, we need a change. Me not just a politician cause enough of them a thief. Nepotism, cronyism, bloody cancer them a get. Pattern up the pocket go on like say we no see it. Get to you no have no job and hospitals no have no sheet. Or make it just some politician when enough of them a cheat. Pattern up the pocket nobody no pay fee. Too much of them at the cookie jar enough of them a tweet. Stealing from the sufferer sometime me wonder how them sleep. How many times politicians play with your mind before you learn? That's not okay, yeah. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. From Westmoreland to Portmore, St. Thomas to Iron Shore, Jamaica for sale but not to the poor. Not even the blind would have sell him on door. Politicians if it just them, but without them, what are them corrupt us? So the youth them talk about them. With the street that what you promise, that you must hold them. You we no member of the soldier little scout them. How many times politicians play with your mind before you learn? That's not okay, yeah. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. When politicians have I vote, no fi take them money and condemn and go along your yard go cook a boat. Well, and a very Labor right wing we PNP toss we back. Them a give we pay beating across we back. Them a take get to youth, them feel off in stock. Tired of long talking time we start to act. How many times politicians have to fool you Before you learn, we need a change. Me not just a politician, cause enough of them a thief. Nepotism, cronyism, bloody contract, them a geet. Pattern up the pocket, go on like say we no see it. Get a youth, no have no job and hospitals, no have no sheet. Or make it just some politician when enough of them a cheat. Pattern up the pocket, nobody no pay fee. Too much of them at the cookie jar, enough of them a tweet. Stealing from the sufferer, sometimes me wonder how them sleep. How many times politicians play with your mind? Before you learn, that's not okay, yeah. How many times politicians have to fool you? Before you learn, we need a change. From Westmoreland to Portmore, St. Thomas to Iron Shore, Jamaica for sale, but not to the poor. Not even the blind would have sell him on door. Politicians if it just them, but without them, what are them corrupt us? So the youth them talk about them. Where the street that what you promise, that you must hold them. You we no member all the soldier little scout them. How many times politicians play with your mind? Before you learn, that's not okay, yeah. How many times politicians have to fool you? Before you learn, we need a change. When politicians have I vote, on if you take them money and condemn and go along your yard, go cook a boat. Well, on a very serious note, check the background of the man them who send get a youth go gun quote. Wicked youth. Labor right thing we paint we toss we back. Them a give we pay beating across the back. Them a take get a youth them fill off in stock. Tired of long talking time we start to act. Only election time we see up on the turn. Keep on the money, give the youth them work. Nobody give a chicken, let the charity for church. Before you dash the money, fix the road them first. Take a look at money, me see them dash when the election I buy vote. And no youth have tablet. You know long ones people mind. Rastafari. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away, eat the your little rat you. Use the youth, them money, waste for most of man statue. Say we like a catch you, but they got enough, they got you. Take the split of money, got and say that is not you. On the head, the man above him, him a got a bet. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% praise. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me give the teacher them raise. It burn me I see corruption please. It burn me mash down the people them house. It burn me every day appear arms out. It burn me appear money them a thief. It burn me and them a sell out with each. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.